Do a test recording.
Whatever.
Oh,
Anything.
No, we probably should.
We probably should.
I'll see how it sounds when we go live.
I like Joe's attitude, dude.
Mm.
Joe's got the right kind of attitude.
If it's wrong, I'll fix it.
If loving you was wrong, I want to be right.
We're live.
Are we? We're currently live. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Danger Podcast. Sorry, we're going on a little late. We had to get all of our Coroni Donny talk out of the way before we started, so we're not bringing it into the show.
Yeah.
Times are strange, and I'm probably sure that nobody wants to hear about that shit right now. So, what's going on? It's another Sunday morning.
Yeah, here we are.
It's been a little while. I was in North Carolina last weekend. That was pretty neat.
How was it? Did you see the sights?
North Carolina overall sucks a bag of dicks.
Does it?
We were there to visit family. Seeing them was nice, you know. There's nothing bad I can say about it, really. But North Carolina, if I could avoid going back there, I would. Because it's like a 9-hour drive.
Yeah.
And then, oh my god, dudes. And there's nothing, okay, so there's nothing to see, really. Everything is about an hour and a half apart. And, their cities don't really have anything going on in them. And everybody...
Well, this was during quarantine week.
No. Nobody down there was even batting an eye. Not until maybe the last day that I was there. And then everybody drives like they don't have anywhere to be. I was behind people.
Sounds beautiful.
I was behind people for more than 10 seconds who were turning into their own driveways with no oncoming traffic. It was absolutely absurd. Everything was so slow that it was giving us anxiety. The way people talk, dude. Up here, people are waiting for me to finish the sentence. They're like, God damn it, you talk so slow. Down there, I sound like a savant. I swear to God.
Why do you say that? We all... What, was this a sober trip?
No.
Okay. I got you. That might explain it.
This is... No, dude. No, literally, I'm telling you, my wife lost her card in Walmart when we were there, right? She had to call...
That sounds really annoying, yeah.
She had to call Walmart, and she goes, "Hi, my name is..." And I just left there, but I'm coming back. I left my card.
Her name is Slim Shady.
Word.
Oh, right.
Oh, Joe, bravo. That's good stuff.
Well, you paused and I was like, huh?
My name is...
What?
And, but she said it just about as fast as I just said it to you now.
Mm-hmm.
And this lady goes, whoa, you're going to have to slow down. She was like, well, that was way too fast. And then, dude, that immediately, says, she's just like, what do you mean? I'm not talking. She's like, it's pretty concise.
Yeah, pretty concise. Pretty basic information. You should have the picture by what I just told you.
But I was sitting there listening to people talk okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the finish line here. I talk slow.
I talk slow too. I think I'm
down there.
If you
we
guys
talk
slow,
really fast.
I must be unbearable.
I don't know.
I don't.
I might be the fastest talker here. You think you're a slow talker?
I take really long pauses sometimes when I want to
Nobody knows.
This is an example.
Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know. Nobody. I don't think I really noticed that because you. It seems like you consider what you say, you know.
Yeah.
So when you do get back into your sentence, you already know what you're gonna say.
True.
Most of the time, I'll start a sentence and just
And
hope I get to the end and it's okay.
Yeah,
I just hope at the
some
end
shit.
I'm all right.
I'm hoping at the end I didn't offend anybody, and I can keep my job or whatever. It does not matter what I say where I work, though. Honestly.
Which is where? Full address, please.
Yeah, I got you. It's the Home Depot behind your house.
Oh.
Behind anybody's house. Behind everybody's house.
If you live in front of a Home Depot,
Mm-hmm.
it's that one.
Yeah, exactly. But I have very odd hours. So
Hang on, I just gotta answer this text real quick. I'm really sorry.
what is it about? You
I
gonna involve me at all?
What?
You
That's
know
what I'm
what?
gonna be back at the abode.
Oh. Matt's got to go.
No,
This is a James podcast.
no, man.
I'm gonna sit here, fall asleep.
No, I'm
Hope you
here.
guys enjoy.
I'm here right now.
If it was just you, James, we might have a Taco Bell sponsorship. So
Yeah, I don't know.
not sponsored by Taco Bell
No.
yet.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I think we could be good sponsors for Taco Bell,
Do you
right?
think so? Maybe.
We're probably like their target market, a bunch of target
You're
market,
a
bunch of
vegan.
dumbasses.
You are not their target market.
Yes,
true.
true, but I could be, and then,
You know what,
already
though?
half
You-
their meat is like fake meat, like rat meat. So like they might go vegan.
There
like,
goes
right
our
quick,
fucking
you know what I mean?
sponsorship,
Rat
dude.
food.
Well,
Jesus.
I don't
you
know.
can't say
I don't-
that and then go, hey, can I have a sponsorship?
Well-
They're like, no, we don't serve rat meat, you fuck.
I think maybe one of them did.
And
one
that's the
time.
president.
And well,
That's
Colonial
the
You know
president of Taco Bell.
what's he look like?
Probably a rat.
Oh, dude, double offended.
No. I'm sorry, Taco Bell. But you know, make your shit vegan, and I'll sponsor you right quick. Taco Bell, I'll be your sponsor.
Do you want
I'll just
to
be an advocate.
explain how you order vegan at Taco Bell?
Well,
Or do you need assistance?
You know
I
what
need
though?
to get that out.
I'm pretty sure you get. I'm pretty sure James gets
Motherfuckers talking
upcharged.
shit, yo.
Dude,
Damn.
we're only
Dude,
giving him so much
assistant.
shit because, like, I'm pretty sure you get upcharged to like a motherfucker.
I'm not giving him shit because of
Ordering
that. I'm
this-
giving him shit
oh.
because he goes to the drive-through and he needs help ordering because he doesn't
It's
know
a
what he
cheesy.
wants.
That is-
no,
that
it's
is
a cheesy rice and bean burrito, but without the nacho cheese sauce and without the spicy jalapeno sauce, and with guac, lettuce, tomato,
You're the worst.
All right,
And-
there you go.
and onion.
You should just go to fucking.
I'm the
You
worst,
should
bro.
just go to Chipotle.
I just know what I want. They're there to take my order. I go to Chipotle as well. I like to mix it up.
I think Chipotle is a little better because then you can just instruct the entire time.
You know
just
what?
like,
You know what
want
I'm
this,
showing?
This,
You
and
know
that,
what's going
this.
on? These companies have analytics for what they sell. So if this is going in the register, then it's going to some analytics somewhere, and they're gonna see that people are modifying their items to create a vegan option for themselves, and they're gonna create that option. So really, stop, motherfuckers just out here supporting the cause. That's all.
Dude, I'm 100% with you on that.
Yeah.
I was just giving you shit because you
I
did not
didn't
know
really
what you
need
ordered.
it, but it's just easier to not.
But now that you've
You know what I
proven, I'm with you.
Boom!
I know what's up with the vegan option, dude. And you know what it does? It does. In the last 5 years, the vegan option not only has increased but has gotten better.
Yeah. And you know what else is nice about vegan food? Is you can leave that shit sitting out and you can pretty much eat it at any temperature because that shit doesn't like rot like fucking
I don't know
meat
about
and
any
dairy
of
and
that.
shit.
I don't know about any of that.
Like,
but
it doesn't-
I'll just continue to eat it out of the refrigerator in the meantime. I don't know how.
Do you
'cause
eat
all kinds of
cold meat
Yeah,
out of the refrigerator?
sure.
Well, like what kind of meat?
Like cold cuts?
Cold cuts, yeah.
Yeah.
But like there's certain things you wouldn't eat, like ground beef you wouldn't be eating out of the freezer or some shit.
You don't eat most things out of the freezer.
Well,
I wouldn't-
I really
it's
don't have
frozen.
to. I don't
It's
really
too
don't have to
tough.
freeze anything. Yeah. Well, yeah.
You could just eat
after
it.
You thaw it.
You-
You know.
but you wouldn't.
Then you don't have to freeze anything. Like, if it's plant-based meat, plants go bad.
Yeah.
You have to put your vegetables in the fridge and the freezer.
I just go to the
Mostly.
store often because it's close and I
Okay,
can
that's
walk.
fair. I can't do that.
So I don't have to store things. I guess it's a unique case.
Fair enough.
You should.
I don't know why I got so up in
stock-
arms
And-
about that. I'm sorry.
Honestly,
It's okay.
like,
No,
right
it's
now,
fair,
you
it's
really
fair.
should
I'm very
stock
anecdotal.
up on some shit.
I should,
But we were discussing
but
earlier,
probably
like,
I'm not going
the
to.
vegan stuff isn't
Yeah,
selling out
that
at all.
shit's still there.
That's true.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to cut your vegetables, you're also in bad shape. But
Yeah.
if you know how to cut vegetables,
It'll
you're
be
fine.
Yeah.
Because they're not selling out of stuff you have to prep yourself.
Not yet. This shit could get real wild, I guess. You know.
It could. I don't see it going that way, but But that's also not why we're here and now
Isn't
we're
she-
talking about.
Yeah, sorry, we're not talking about
Oh, we're not talking about that.
Everybody already fucking knows. And I'm not an authority on fucking public health.
But people
so I'm
wanna-
not gonna fucking bullshit.
People
You know what I
want
mean?
to freak out.
I'm not, yeah.
Let's feed into it. You know?
We're not.
For the views,
And
Matt. Let's do the views.
we're.
Let's,
If we were all freaking out, I'd be like, you know what? This is
bro. Let's
pressing topic.
let's title this video something about coronavirus, and then see if it generates more views. I bet it would.
That's dangerous.
Why?
No, like it's dangerous.
Spreading the
Coronavirus.
virus. Yeah.
No, that's the Danger Podcast.
You know what though?
Yeah, exactly.
What
This
would
is
actually?
exactly the type of thing we should be addressing with the name of the danger pet.
What-
It's danger potentially, and that's what we're all about, isn't it?
It would get
What are we about?
it would get suppressed harder than our regular videos probably, because like right now they're not trying to like endorse any video talking about it unless it's from like an official source,
Yeah. Okay.
like a real news
I got
source.
you. Yeah, are they
In
really
fact,
trying?
in fact, it would in some way damage how many views we get. It would probably get suggested less.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Because aren't there
It would-
vloggers of like, or like quarantine? We could say like quarantine day, whatever. And I bet people would be searching quarantine.
That
on
quarantine
YouTube.
probably a little bit more.
Yeah.
If we put
But
something
at the same time, this isn't quarantine. We two of us had to drive
Hey, they don't know that. We could
a
all
good
live in this-
distance. to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
here.
We could all
yeah.
live. And you know what? You were practicing as you traveled. You practiced social distancing by remaining in an enclosed sphere and not coming within 6 feet of people.
Stopped at Wawa before
You
I
and
got
Matt's
here.
elbows are like a foot and a half apart.
Yo, I'll suck this
Yeah.
dude's dick
This
on
isn't-
camera if you want me to. $100. Matt, you want to plug your dick on the?
Oh yeah. In this time, probably gonna be doing some light sex work on the internet. So
Hell
hit my line, dog.
We'll hook it up.
We'll work something out.
$100 a video for the first video,
Yeah,
the very first one.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. You arrange your rates. I was just trying. I was just.
Yeah, don't pick me out, dog. Don't.
I'll do $100 for my first video. Whatever someone wants me to do, I'll probably do it. I don't
Alright.
know. Come on my own face. I don't give a fuck. I'll
James
do
don't
it.
give a fuck.
I don't
dude.
give a fuck.
He's ready to do it. He'll do it right now. Somebody give us $100.
Yeah, give me $100. I'll jerk off on my face.
Who's
and
got
see what I get.
$100, dude?
Actually, I don't really.
$100, and I'll jerk off on James's face.
I don't. Oh, I'll do that. That sounds good. That's good.
That sounds.
Yeah,
good.
that sounds better. No, that sounds honestly, that's tight.
That's less work for you at least.
Yeah, I just sit there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking sick, dude.
It's
And then
what-
clean up afterwards. I gotta clean all the time. Clean every day. You know what I mean?
I'd have to close my eyes. I think our relationship would be different.
Close
all.
your eyes, dog.
That's all. I just
Yeah,
have
because
to
I'd
think...
be offended that you had to close your. Fuck, dude, just get down with it. What the hell? Get down with your bad self. Look at me.
Get
Damn it.
down, get down.
You can't look me in the eyes and do this shit. I'm offended. Damn.
Nah, man. I just, it changed our dynamic.
You're really gonna use me like that, like some kind of object. Not even look
Yeah,
at me and say,
yeah,
"Come
yeah.
on, man, dude."
Yeah.
Wow, that's fucked. I don't know.
I want to say
That
it's
is
bec-
gonna change
I want
our
to say it's
relationship,
because I
too.
respect you, but it sounds like I'm disrespecting you.
Yeah, I feel.
know?
I don't feel loved. You know, I don't feel loved and respected. In this made-up scenario, right now I feel fine.
Who's got $100? We'll find out how this affects our relationship.
That'd be a good experiment, man.
Who wants? Yeah.
Do you want me?
Who wants $100? Who's got $100 for an anthropology lesson? What happens? What happens when humans behave?
Yo, I don't know. Some scientists might like pay us for that. There's already enough footage of us interacting to analyze. You know what I mean?
That's true.
And then like,
Oh, these guys.
That'd be
Assuming
like-
we don't delete it. Do you know?
Yeah,
Because
true.
we go through those phases where we're like, let's
Let's
just
just
delete
delete
the
everything.
old
That's true.
catalog.
yeah, well, you know, sometimes you need to cleanse your body. It's like we're just doing a body rinse.
I haven't deleted a video since we came back. I think I put one on private just because the audio is bad.
I think we
on
put
it.
a couple on private because the audio was bad or some other issue, didn't we? Like 2 of them.
A couple of things. And then when we had to fix that interview with Death that we did with some.
Yeah, did we delete those pieces or just
I think we
leave them
deleted
up and...
I think we deleted the pieces and put them all together.
I
Put
don't
them all
even know
together.
what happened.
I,
I don't even know
well,
what goes
James
on.
put them all together. I
Yeah.
don't
Did
want
I
to.
do
I don't want
Yeah,
to
you
act like
you
we did anything.
Yeah, that's true. You did that.
Oh, the stream was going out. Yeah.
Yeah. So we just you. I keep saying we.
You know what? I like it better when you say we because it makes more sense in my head. Because we all did it as a team. You guys were there to record. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Put it together. I think I waited for your approval or something. Everyone was involved.
There was work that was done. You know.
Because now if I go back and see that it sucks, I don't want to be like, oh, that was all me. I want to be able to blame you guys.
Oh, I understand. See, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Be like, that was terrible editing, and I can be like, these motherfuckers, even though I handled the whole editing.
It was we the whole time.
Yeah, it was us. We did it
Thank you.
as a team.
I don't see any reason to delete anything now, though.
I see reason to delete everything all the time, but
I've never. I also haven't really gone back and listened to very many. How many do we?
I'm
We
not
have a
sure.
pretty decent amount up now.
I don't know. I have no idea, honestly.
No clue.
But I know that I'm ashamed of every single thing that I've ever said. And when I hear it back, I'm like, wow, what a fool.
Because there's things that are in separate categories on our YouTube too. Like these live streams all get compiled into just like they don't even go to our regular videos.
Yo, are we talking about file organization right now?
Yeah,
this
there's
is
some,
hot.
There
This is a
is
hot topic,
some
bro. We are gonna talk
thing
about
that
some
we should do here where we fix how that's
Let's create a backup.
going in there. A backup what?
Joe,
Like
can
a
you get
backup
into the
account?
system?
We have 28
like,
videos.
oh,
But that's just our videos. If you go to our live stream, there's more.
how many
No,
gigabytes
these
do you
are-
think?
these
That's
are-
This is
like-
everything?
The one we're doing right now is in there.
Oh, really?
So it's uploads.
Oh, okay. We have 28 uploads.
Yeah.
It's more than we ever had before. Good for us, dude. We're fucking killing it.
Hell yeah. Killing it out here.
We
fucking
always make our
slaying the
best
game.
effort at doing the show. You know, sometimes, we're three busy individuals. You know, it doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
But when it does, I'm glad that it does.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll be in a position where we get to do it more often. Maybe we'll be in a position where we never get to do it again.
I like where you're going with this.
Yeah, like
Anything can
after
happen.
you guys ruin your relationship by you coming on James's face.
Yeah.
Right, we
He'll
have
never do the show.
That'll
Well,
be
we'll-
at 28 uploads, and
We'll do
we call
once
it a
a
day,
month.
dude.
We'll just do it once a month, and then on the other days of the month we can record sex acts and sell them. Sure, it'll change our dynamic.
That's a good idea.
Joe, will you be our cameraman?
You know it will be.
Yeah. Thank you, Joe. That is sick. Thank you so much. We'll pay you. You'll get a cut.
We'll obviously pay you.
Yeah.
That's probably traumatic. That's probably almost equally as traumatic.
And get a good shot, okay? You can't be closing your eyes like him. All right? You really got to get in on
It's
the
gonna be
action.
mostly b-holes.
like
Like I'm gonna do close-up b-hole.
that's
And
that's
call
my
it-
style.
We'll call it the b-roll.
I do not. Dude, I do not want to have to prepare my asshole for live
Well,
television.
then we can just do the show, but cut holes in the seat and just do it without pants. Just
Just
have
b-hole
cameras.
cams.
Just
dude.
have cameras just
like when we
mounted.
did the hand cam.
Yeah.
But it'll be b-hole cams.
Yo,
underneath
did
the
y'all
seats.
ever read James Joyce's letters?
Who?
James Joyce?
No, I don't know who that is.
You never read them? Oh, dude, should we read them now? They're so good. He's like this Irish author, like olden times. He's like this old. I don't know when he was alive, but he writes like he corresponds. I think it's like 1909 or something, or 1908 or some shit like that. And he's like writing dirty messages to his like lover or whatever, his wife maybe, and they're like, he gets dirty with it. It's funny, yo. It's funny. It's so
He
good.
gets dirty with
He gets
it.
dirty with it. I'm not lying to you, dude.
It's
This
just
shit
the
gets
letters to his wife?
dirty. Yes.
Why does anybody have that?
Yeah, there is like a whole question about like
Duh, he gets
If
dirty
they-
with his wife.
Dirty
dude.
little fuckbird, yo.
Dude,
no,
look, he's
wait, go back.
Wow,
This
dirty
isn't-
little fuckbird. It says,
Dude,
Ay, ay, ay.
he says some good shit, dude. This motherfucker.
I might fuck around and start using some of that, dude.
Yo, don't even play with me, dude.
That's how I'm gonna dress the wife when I get home.
Hey, you dirty little
What's going on,
fuckbird.
you dirty little
Yo.
fuckbird?
That's
She's
Wow.
how it be.
And then she'll go.
Oh, whoa! Joe's getting right into it, dude.
She'll blush and go. You know.
Wait.
Read it aloud. I can't see it from here for shit.
You want me to read it?
Please.
Are you gonna do an Irish
Somebody?
accent?
No, I can't do an Irish accent.
Joe, what do you got?
Do you know how to do
You had
an
an arse full of farts that night.
I
darling.
love it.
Oh, shit.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Start from the top.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Hit it from the top.
I can't. I don't even know if I can read this to myself.
Just read it.
I'm gonna blush.
Just read it.
Yeah, I'll read it.
or-
I'll read it. You want me to read it?
James is on it, dude.
No,
Yeah,
Joe,
You can
Joe,
tap
Joe.
out, dude.
Alright, you had an arse full of farts that night, darling, and I fucked them out of you. Big fat fellows, long windy ones, quick little Mary cracks, and a lot of tiny little naughty farties ending in a long gush from your hole. Boom! That is fucking beautiful. It's poetic. It is wonderful to
Hold on,
fuck
hold on,
a
hold on,
farting
hold on.
woman when every fart. Come on,
I'm sorry.
what do you have to say?
You said boom. That's fucking poetic, and I thought it was a part of.
No,
what
I'm
he's
sorry,
saying.
I'm sorry.
You can't
Okay.
add that in.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
See, if you were
ad-libbing
doing
out
an
here.
Irish accent, you'd have.
Boom. That's fucking poetic.
No, because then you'd know when it was James.
Yeah,
'cause
that
you
makes
said
sense.
that was
that's
normal
I can't
voice.
do an Irish accent, dog.
Why not, dude?
I don't know. I can, how do you do it? I don't. What's the trick? Is there a trick?
Well,
I
it
don't
depends on the.
My
accent
dear,
you
my
do.
Think of
darling
Lucky
one, my
Charms,
smiling
dude.
island, my island one. I can only do it like if I've heard an Irishman sing or something. You know what I mean? I can't.
It
like-
doesn't matter.
Okay, ending in a long gush from your hole.
Yes.
It is wonderful to fuck a farting woman when every fuck drives one out of her. I think I would know Nora's fart anywhere. I think I could pick hers out in a room full of farting women. It is a rather girlish noise, not like the wet, windy fart which I imagine fat wives have. It is sudden and dry and dirty, like what a bold girl would let off in fun in a school dormitory at night. Dormitory.
Wow.
I hope Nora will let off no end of her farts in my face so that I may know their smell also. Yo, that's not even the dirtiest this dude gets. That's like tame for this dude.
Do you think that because of how like repressed they were back then, more people were into like farts and fucking like
This dude's
like
wearing
dirty
my-
stuff because they were so fucking.
It looks like Joe.
He's wearing my hat.
He's wearing the
Oh
same
yeah,
exact
yeah. All
hat
he
as
needs
Joe.
is a beard, dude. And that's Joe. That's practically your kid,
Yeah,
but he's more like your grandfather, you know, or something. Yo, hit me with that dirty talk, dude.
You want to hear it?
I see another.
Yo,
one
what if I
right there.
read this while you come on my face? Will you
Oh
come on
my
my face
God.
as I read this?
Yes.
Alright, you can close your eyes if that's the case. I understand now.
Okay. What's great is I can't even begin to read them from here. I
Dude,
can't see them
wait.
at all.
So we split it. What portion are we giving Joe for the camera? Because we already got to split it in 3 ways. We're getting $33. I'm getting $33 for you to come on my face. We might have to renegotiate those.
Wait. I'm talking about $100 right here, right now. Joe doesn't even have to watch the screen if he doesn't want to. That's $100 for you and I. I'm talking about when we do straight up gay porn. Joe's got the camera in his hand.
Well, yeah. That's what
I
I'm
get
saying.
it. Joe,
But we're gonna charge more for that.
Joe,
obviously.
do you really want that dirty money when somebody sends us $100 and I have to come on James? I don't.
This one-off one at the beginning to start all this?
Yeah.
No, I want nothing to do with that.
That's what I thought.
All right, so we're getting $50 each. I'll do it for 50. All right, cool. It was you yourself, you naughty, shameless girl, who first led the way. It was not I who first touched you long ago at Ring's End, I'm guessing. It was you who slid your hand down inside my trousers and pulled my shirt softly aside and touched my prick with your long, tickling fingers
Ooh.
and gradually took it all, fat and stiff as it was, into your hand and frigged me slowly until I came off through your fingers, all the time bending over me and gazing at me out of your quiet saint-like eyes. Bro, this shit's getting dirty.
Dirty. Oh, did you?
fucking-
Can we go back to that lady's face and could you imagine her making constant eye contact with you while she jerks you off? She looks like a Monty Python character.
Yo, she's beautiful.
Spotty Norman came in.
Um.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
Yeah, wait.
He's got-
Oh, he's delighted to see that she does like being fucked arse ways. Yo, he says some wild stuff. Like he starts using cock stand, which I'd never heard before.
I
He's
like all of his
Yeah.
words for dick and stuff.
My sweet little horse, Nora, I did as you told me,
Whoa.
you dirty little girl, and pulled myself off twice when I read your letter. I'm
Wow.
delighted to see that you do like being fucked arseways. That's what's up.
So were they? Where was he? Why was he having the
He
right
was in,
to this way, in this manner?
I don't
Was he in the
know.
armies? This is a little.
No,
It's
he was just like out of town or some shit.
it's a little unfair how their private letters got published.
It is unfair, and I would hate that. Dude,
Yeah.
I'd be so pissed if I was James Joyce. I'd be mad.
Yeah.
I'd be like, excuse me, I'd be rolling over in my grave and pulling myself off twice while I'm at it.
Like this is
Yeah, it's fucked up.
This is like if every dirty text that I sent to my wife, like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
kind of fucked up, dog. Feel for you, James Joyce, man.
Yeah, I feel for him too.
I feel
what kind of
like
dirty
this
messages
is.
do you send to your wife?
I don't know.
Start
Not
reading
even very
notes.
many. I'll be honest. I'm pretty as far as text messages go. I'm pretty tame.
Oh yeah.
It's not. It's kind of just not my thing.
You don't do a
But,
lot
like-
of sexting.
Nah, I don't have to. You know, it's like I'm married. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's either
Yeah.
going down or it ain't.
Sometimes I kind of miss it.
Did you used to?
The like super flirty, like the I guess so.
Yeah, like the
Like-
high school
Like,
sort
oh,
of
I
levels
long,
of.
I long for your penis or something.
Yeah.
Or-
James, you didn't do a whole lot of sexting in high school, did you?
Hey, why? What did that sound good? I think I'm a delightful sexter. I say, "Oh boy, my fat throbbing cock stand." I say, "Oh boy." boy.
I
You
can't.
just
I
quote
can't wait to fuck
James
Joyce
Yeah,
letters.
I can't wait to
exactly.
fuck the farts out of you,
I-
you dirty, dirty whore.
My sweet horse, Nora.
Yeah,
Who the
yeah.
fuck is Nora?
Yo,
Yo.
Nora's that fucking slut from
That's
that picture
that
with them
bitch.
them two children.
Fucking slut. Whoa.
That was whoever James was sexting replying. Who's Nora?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
My
Because
sweet
he
horse,
forgot
right.
to not include Nora in the quote.
Dude, I got sexting game. I say,
Well,
"Oh my
you're a
flaccid
single
penis." Not anymore.
You know, but like you have been more recently,
Yeah.
a lot more recently than us.
Yeah.
So I understand why you know.
I don't have sexting
Hey, I
game.
only
I
got
was-
married
I was
in
lying.
November.
I was lying.
Oh right.
So,
Oh, were you single before that?
Joe just became an honest man.
Oh shit, Joey.
I hope Jess isn't watching this one, bud. Oh, you guys just ever stretch your metatarsals, dude? Fucking sometimes you need to. I couldn't. There was a time where I couldn't press all of my fucking fingers together. Like I had like a bow in there because my metatarsals were so fucking not
What?
stretched.
What? What the fuck is a metatarsal, dog?
It's literally it's the stringy things in
No,
your
like-
arms that pull your
like
fucking
Boba
fingers and
Fett.
shit.
And
Metatarsals, dude. You know they got the armor and
Yeah,
shit,
dude.
jetpacks.
Yeah, jetpacks are rad.
No, but yeah, it's a little elastic band that goes up and fucking
Like these?
yeah. If you cut your metatarsals, like, you can't use your fingers.
Yeah.
Pretty
Hopefully-
wild, right? You
hopefully
got
not.
your bones, and then you got some shit that like makes your bones go.
Yeah, that is wild. How about that science? You know?
Yeah,
How
tell
about
me,
So-
God didn't make that science. Are you challenging them, or
No.
where are we standing on this?
I was just saying what up to science. that's
Yeah,
all.
what up,
I
science?
was just saying, what up, science?
I'm with you.
I said, yo, Bill Nye, get at me.
I thought we were flipping the script and we were gonna be Christians now. But
No, we can though if you want. I'll do anything. I don't know if you pay me. It's
We're-
whatever.
we're at $100
50
and
bucks.
100,
Yeah.
yeah, $50 each, and we'll become
Yeah.
whatever denomination you want us to be.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, I'm gonna start selling my soul.
Yeah,
Let's just selling your soul.
sell my soul. Devil.
Yo,
I'm
that'd be
ready.
sick if we summon the devil, bro.
We guys want to sell the devil? I'll sell ourselves right now for some like toilet paper or something. I don't know.
That was so short-sighted of you.
What-
I'm disappointed. I'm so disappointed in your deal with the devil. You idiot.
Look, okay, so realistically, your deal with the devil has to be almost entirely selfish. It's got to be for you to
Yeah.
sell your soul. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I feel like things like save somebody's life is almost not even an option because it's gonna end up like being some fuck shit anyway. You can't
Yeah.
trust the devil, so like you got to go 100% selfish.
Yeah.
And it's got to be to a T. You know what I mean? It's got to be something you really have narrowed down that's not going to, like, eventually just, like, become a living hell as it is. Because, you know what? You're going to hell.
Yeah.
And, like, maybe hell's cool. I'm
Probably-
kind of banking on hell kind of being kind of cool. Not going to lie.
Probably not, though.
Probably not.
If he's getting you in some kind of shiesty deal.
That's exactly what it is. It's just like maybe I could get into hell on my own and just like be like chilling in hell, you know?
Yeah.
Or but if you sell your soul, he's like, you're a pussy. You're like, what'd you do it like this for? You know?
Yeah.
It's like now those are the people that are in the lake of fire, and that's how the lake of fire never gets overcrowded. You know what I mean? There's just people selling their souls like cowards.
Like cowards.
But anyway, let's say there's no kind of drawback. You're not going to die immediately after this fucking happens. Also, you know, you live a full life with your super selfish wish, but it's always going to benefit you. What do you think it would be?
Incredible piano skills. I've said this before. I would play the piano beautifully. I'd be like a savant. People would be like, fucking they'd be like, Mono Mozart, this kid. I'd be like,
Yeah, you're not going to go deaf either. You're not going to like go deaf or like.
I might.
You're also not.
If I was good at piano, I wouldn't even give a fuck.
You're not gonna get like arthritis either.
I probably would. Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm telling you, like, there's no drawback to your fucking devil powers.
Oh,
you know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah. I get robot hands. I do the Futurama robot hands.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
get the
That's
devil's
what I was
hands.
thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that would be the best. Deal with the devil for devil powers. Like I want your devil powers.
Oh, shit.
Which, like,
I want to be
I-
the devil.
I
want to
want
sell my
your
soul.
dismembered penis. Like,
Take the devil's
I just-
penis.
it's like, why
I
do you
bet
want that?
I bet you at least
I don't
have.
know.
I don't know.
I already
Doesn't
got
matter.
the devil's
I'm
penis.
pretty sure the devil doesn't have a penis. I don't think angels have penis.
Oh, he was a fallen angel. Yeah, I think angels are genitalia less. Yeah.
I would like to think that they're just genitalia less. You know. Like there's
What is
It's
that?
all a little
There's-
smaller.
there's most of something there. It's just like
It's-
not all of it.
It's
you
like
know?
cherubs, you know what I mean? That's when their genitals stop growing.
Yeah. They never like quite got the mushroom cap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It almost looks
Nice.
like a soup carrot.
Oh, soup carrot?
You
What do
know?
you mean by soup carrot?
Just an abrupt stop.
Wait, why soup carrot?
Just because I'm just imagining a cylinder. You know, it's like
In a soup?
sure.
I don't understand.
It doesn't
how
matter.
soup carrot
You know, a
is.
soup carrot like it's sliced. You know what I mean? So it's
Like
just
a
like
medallion?
imagine
Medallion carrots?
Yeah.
Oh,
Imagine
a sliced
imagine a
carrot,
sliced carrot just
Okay,
like
gotcha,
on the
gotcha,
end of your
gotcha.
body.
Soup carrot. yeah.
Like they're genitalia less.
Yeah. They just got carrot slices for dicks.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. You're
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It,
And then
it did
girls
take
get
me describing the
cucumbers or something.
medallion carrot.
Yeah.
The word that you would use for that.
Yeah. That sounds beautiful, dude. I would still do a deal for the devil's penis. If you had a
I
carrot-sized
see. I was
penis.
just about to say if that's how the devil's dick is, I'm not gonna take the devil's dick.
Well, I mean, I'd display it or something.
That's true.
That's,
Or you
that
can
shit's
put it
gotta
in
have
soup,
resale
dude.
value.
Just
Yeah.
put it in soup.
Guess I could eat the devil's dick. Damn it! I should not say that. Devil's gonna pop out and fucking start fucking me in the
Mouth
jaw.
open,
You
yeah.
know?
Because
Yeah.
if you get, I
Fuck.
don't know, man, if you get devil,
just fucked up.
What can the devil do though? What can the devil do?
I don't know. He's probably he can
Devil's
big and
real
strong. He can do
persuasive.
whatever he wants, probably.
Devil's real persuasive. You know?
Yeah.
And I bet if you had devil powers, you could wait for somebody to just be sitting there, their hands aren't doing anything. You can make them all do all kinds of
Yeah.
weird shit.
Wait for their idle hands
Yeah,
to start
dude.
playing.
Oh, right
Yeah,
now,
man.
devil be doing some wild shit with my hands. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
hold them still.
dude,
Just
absolutely.
idle hands and the devil's playground.
You gotta keep awareness in your hands, so devils don't get them.
Devils. Just gotta
Devils.
constantly. Maybe that is why I'm always, fiddling around with something.
I fiddle
you
too.
know?
I got a fiddle.
Fiddle around,
I'm a fiddler.
so the devil can't get me.
Wait, we're fiddling, and
Well,
devil
there's one
plays
down
the
in
fiddle.
Georgia.
Dude,
I
he's
was
got us again.
James almost had to go to Georgia, and I was gonna ask him if he had a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind. He was looking to make a deal.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
I love that fucking song. I listen to that shit all the time.
Yeah, it is good. That's funny.
That shit rules.
Yeah, did not have to go to Georgia.
Good.
Yeah,
It's probably bad down there. Probably bad everywhere.
yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
I think I'm just annoyed, I think I'll just be annoyed for a little while.
Yeah, it does seem like it's
And
gonna be
then-
an inconvenience.
And then I'll just be less annoyed over time. Everything will be chill.
We could become more annoyed.
Yeah, I think I'll get more annoyed before I get less annoyed.
Yeah, probably will be. Where'd I put my water? Joe, you're making me jealous with all that sipping. You know?
I'm sorry. I just went, totally
That's
fucking.
fine.
I just
And
went
I'm glad you did, because what I was saying
completely,
was
totally
bullshit. So
It
it's a
doesn't.
good thing you didn't even listen.
Is there going to be anything that we say that's really worth anything,
No, never.
Oh, man.
Never. I almost would rather no one ever heard a word I said.
Ugh.
And I just, chatted off into the deep nothingness.
Everything that
Deep
I
abyss.
normally think is worthless, and, I think maybe all this time that we're about to spend inside is for the best, We'll just all stay away from each other.
Yeah.
Just nobody will have anything to say. Oh, man. I wonder if we're going to start talking more after. Like, people,
I don't know.
Like when we're done doing the whole quarantine thing.
If people are going to be nicer to each other in the streets.
Oh, no, they're not going to be nicer.
Oh, talking like chirping?
You like Cosmic Brownie, dude?
No.
Are Little Debbie's not everywhere?
I think Little Debbie's pretty nationwide.
I'm
Probably.
gonna try to eat this quietly because I was giving you shit.
You're
about
not
the
going
burrito.
to eat it quietly. There's no way.
I'm gonna try to train myself to eat quietly.
You're going to eat it as quietly as I ate that burrito. Look at all the plastic.
I know the plastic is too much,
You're doing it into the microphone.
but these are right in front of my face.
Look at you. I didn't even
Ooh.
eat on the show. I was done.
I know. I gave you shit for nothing. I'm
I
sorry.
gave you a lot of shit. No, I also made us 45 minutes late or whatever because I was eating a burrito, you know what I mean? And rolling around on the ground or whatever I was doing.
No, we were fucking around.
Yeah.
That's what we actually get together for. First thing,
Just the
before
fucking
just
around.
to fuck around, just to
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah. Just to fuck around.
around,
Yeah, around in a circle.
around the perimeter,
Around the perimeter.
around mostly the town.
Out
No,
and around. In and
how did we
around.
just go to one? How did we just go to no viewers? If I can see Joe has the live stream up.
I think the
a
stream's
great
down
question.
or something.
No, stream's still up. I'm still streaming it.
YouTube cut us. They.
They heard coronavirus too many times.
We're probably talking about it the least out of everybody, even still.
Yeah,
We
maybe.
mentioned it a little bit.
Yeah. I do not know. But thank God. Because really,
In his almighty wisdom.
yeah, and his almighty wisdom. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Joe. Thank you. Bless up.
These things are so fake that you can peel the icing right off of them.
Yeah.
I kind of like the bare bones brownie. It's not sweet at all. It's kind of just like a weird savory, like cake.
Yeah. They are an interesting food. That's for sure.
Nobody should be eating this.
No, nobody should be eating that. But a lot of people do it.
Boy, howdy, I am popular.
Oh, dude, you're getting the business on that.
I don't know what the deal is.
thing. You are.
You know what those tests were? That's probably from Bernie Sanders' campaign.
Yo, Bernie Sanders loves me. He's hitting my line all the time. Him and his homies are hitting my line like every goddamn day.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, this is Andrew from Bernie's house party or whatever. We want you to take a shot, bro. And I'm like, okay. I'll take a shot with you, Bernie.
I donated to his campaign, and they've been like hounding me.
Oh shit!
Ever
I never
since.
gave that motherfucker my money. He can have my vote if he really tries hard enough.
He's got my vote. I'll definitely vote for him. He seems like a good guy, you know? Consistently good dude.
Yeah, if nothing else, he has good
If anybody's watching this show,
values.
you know, like a regular basis, I feel like they're predominantly watching for background Spider-Man. Background Amazon video Spider-Man.
It's a beautiful video.
It's one of the best videos.
I was amazed when I saw that.
We should start going through Amazon live on stream and just finding their
Product
example
reviews.
videos.
Yeah.
Because if that's not the only gem out there.
No, yeah, there's gotta be tons of gems.
It's probably not even close to the best.
Mm-mm.
It's just the best one we've seen so far.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It could hold the trophy. I
It
feel like
could.
it's a contender, but there's got to be other good shit out there for sure.
I just like how feeble of an attempt the entire thing is, like front to back, like their ability to shoot it, his ability to climb, even his willingness to get down in a
Into the
real
pose.
Spider-Man pose.
Yeah, and like, oh, should I climb something or?
Nah, maybe I'll put my leg up. I don't think so. That is one of the it's the most half-assed thing possibly that I've ever seen in my life.
I love it, yo. It is so good.
My hair almost looks blonde. This like hat thing, and then like I keep like thinking, all right, I'm gonna get out of the light there and stop watching the fucking camera, dude. I get so easily distracted. I'm so worried for my kid.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed that I've started just like distracting her with other things when I want her to just do something else. And it's
Training your kid how to get distracted.
just so easy too.
Yeah.
It's so terrible.
Well, it's actually a valuable skill, I think, to be able to distract yourself from something that's bothering you.
It's not bothering her, you know. She's just trying to like.
Or like
She's just trying to like pick at an electrical
Obsessive.
socket or something, and I gotta like
well,
you
yeah,
know,
distract her from.
dance a doll around in front of her face until she's like, "Oh, that's probably cooler than whatever it is I'm doing right now."
Yeah, well, present better options. That's a good. I think that's a good practice. I think you're doing a good job.
She just keeps eating things off the floor. I gotta keep her out of the
I
bathroom.
do too, though. Gotta keep her out of it. Yeah.
My house is only like becoming more child-proof, and pretty soon it's just like everything's gonna be made of Nerf.
Oh, speaking of Nerf.
Yeah.
So, in an attempt to make working from home a little more tolerable,
Got a bunch of.
Jess
Nerf
and I
guns.
set up a spending limit for Nerf guns and bought some Nerf guns.
You set up a spending
Sorry.
limit for Nerf
Spending
guns.
limit for Nerf
I mean, it was a
guns.
really low spending limit. It was like $25 for
Yo,
Nerf guns. But
You
then
can
we
get
were
some
like,
pretty
yeah.
quality Nerf guns with
Yeah.
some $25
Yeah.
bucks,
But
dude.
then then we did accessories on top of that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Nerf gun budget.
so
dude.
she got this tactical vest and all this stuff. She's got like Nerf mags all strapped to her chest, and then, which is funny because the gun she got doesn't take mags. We do have one that does, and she's got another one at home. We bought some, like, I think with money that I got from my first job,
Yeah.
like back when I was a food runner.
Yeah.
We went and bought Nerf guns together at like a Toys R Us.
Hell yeah.
Oh man,
They're the
I should've
flywheel
got-
ones.
Oh
so they
yeah.
spin up and then
Hell yeah.
you know the one.
Those are the best.
We've used that one.
Oh
like,
really?
Back in my old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I
I
did.
feel like
did we
I've
lose?
seen it too.
I've probably
Did we
seen it,
lose
yeah.
most of the balls for it? Like
No, they were the blue darts.
Oh,
Um,
they just got the heads on them, don't they? It's not a suction cup. It's just
Correct.
like the dart
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're the elite darts.
Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, it takes a mag.
Yeah.
And
That shit rules.
yeah. But I got a Nerf grenade. It is not made by Nerf.
Excuse
Okay.
me.
It's actually, I believe, intended for airsoft, but you can load up Nerf ammo or whatever you really want in there.
Just
but
got a black market Nerf.
Yeah,
grenade.
dude.
I know.
That dude is
I'm-
awesome.
I'm worried, dude. Bro, sell me
It's
on
definitely, it's almost definitely meant to
Do
be
you
loaded
just-
with BBs.
Do you just
because-
frag out? Like, or do you just like Justice working in the fucking office? And you just like, frag in.
I haven't done that yet, but I have done similar. Which is like walking into the living room from the kitchen, and I'm being like extra quiet, and she's like, I don't trust what's going on here. And then there's a grenade. Yeah, it's pretty rad. But yeah, it's like the spring-loaded thing, right? And on the underside, there's a little thing you can unscrew. It's got holes that are, I think, meant for loading BBs into it, because loading Nerf ammo into it is just a major pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Because
You just
what
squish
you
them
have to
up in
do-
there or something.
well, yeah, kind of. But basically, you have to close part of the grenade and then load them in, all careful, like holding it down so it doesn't go off in your hand.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants a grenade going off in their hand.
Yeah.
Then you gotta close
Nice.
another flap and load more shit in there. And then you close it all up. And there's a pin and everything. It's great.
Oh damn.
But you pull the pin and you can let go of the handle and nothing's gonna happen.
Mhm.
It actually goes off when when there's an impact.
Yeah.
Because there's a little pin that springs up when it makes any sort of impact, and then
So
it
there's a bunch of
opens up.
holes in your wall now.
No,
Bunch of dents in the wall.
No.
Because you've been
no, I'm
tossing
just tossing it
Nerf
onto the
darts.
ground.
Okay.
So it hits the ground, and then there's like 3 walls fold down, which allow these big spring-loaded arms to launch upwards.
Oh man.
So, depending on which direction the grenade is facing when it lands, you either hit
Annihilate your wife.
you hit
Or
nothing, or you just pelt the shit out of yourself.
yeah.
Because basically all of the ammo goes wherever the top of the grenade is.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna get really good
Half
at
the
positioning
time-
that thing.
Yeah, half the time
If you
if
throw
you're
like a football, like a little spin on it, it's still gonna be pointing right at your face.
well, not if you turn it the other way.
Well, I don't
But
know then.
half the time I throw it,
And
and
it
then-
goes up in your face.
I get hit with like 7,
Nice.
and then the rest get spread across my living room and they're gone.
You should
and
just start
Jess-
filling it with real
is-
airsoft
Yeah,
BBs
yeah.
and just fucking. That shit's gonna go all
and
over
then
your house.
all of my pets eat all of these BBs.
God, isn't that
See-
so terrible? Well,
Isn't that so terrible that has to happen?
yeah.
That's like, oh, that's terrible
You could
about
just-
your pets.
I
how
guess
they're gonna
you
have
could
to
just
eat
train
those
them.
BBs.
I
You
mean,
train them not to eat them.
yeah, I don't know about the cats. Cats are gonna eat them.
Yeah, cat
Though
things.
the
feel
only
like
BBs I
biodegradable.
have are metal,
Oh,
so I don't think
Jesus.
the cats are gonna eat those. The dog definitely will
Try.
eat those.
Yeah,
If I got plastic BBs, well, they're both gonna eat them.
Yeah.
And that's a whole
you can
thing.
get biodegradable ones. I don't know about digestible
No,
necessarily,
that's
but
that means safe for pets to eat. I could just load it with like gushers.
oh really?
Dude,
You
they would
can
just
load it with whatever the fuck you want,
They,
dude.
they would just explode in
I
there.
could load it with nails.
Dude, just gotta
good.
You should go for it, dude. I'm telling you, you should actually like. You guys are gonna be like
Oh,
playing it
man.
way too safe in there. It's not gonna be interesting enough, and you guys are gonna go crazy. If you start throwing around some nail grenades, dude.
Is this thing legal?
You're
to
gonna
own,
be-
Joe?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh.
It's,
Did you need an ID to buy it or some shit?
no.
It's just motherfuckers
Order it
buying
on
pack
Amazon,
your own
dude.
grenade.
Yeah.
You should
Alright.
fill it with fucking.
You could load it with smaller grenades.
You should, yeah, fill
Real
it with,
grenades.
fill it with snaps, like the fucking fireworks.
Yeah, dude.
They would just go off in there, wouldn't they? I guess
No.
not.
No,
yeah.
probably
they're
not.
ejected?
Unless you like,
Damn, dude.
unless you overloaded it and then closed it too tight.
Yeah.
Then they would.
Yeah.
But
Some of them will go off on the impact for sure.
probably.
But a lot of them get.
Yeah, I'm sure you could fit like a whole box of snaps in one grenade.
Damn. I mean, that does sound fun.
It almost sounds like you could fit about 2 boxes of snaps in there. It makes a box and a half of snaps, dude.
I'll have to bring it and show you guys.
Yeah, I need to see.
I
this
actually
shit.
thought about bringing it and then just like as I'm coming up the steps, tossing it over. But
Yes,
I was like,
dude.
there could be somebody on the other side, and this is not made of Nerf material. It's made of hard plastic.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's just meant for launching like
That's all right.
things inside of it.
You know what's really the worst
But
that could happen?
I-
Lose an eye.
I hit somebody in the head with it, and they go unconscious, and then
It's that big.
it's hard plastic,
Yeah.
and I'm
They
lobbing
probably
it
won't
over.
go on.
It probably just hurt.
unconscious. It probably just hurt.
Probably
yeah.
just hurt.
And be
Well, then I
alarming.
hurt somebody.
And-
Joe, you can
Yeah.
grenade.
It's not okay.
Joe, I'm serious. Grenade in whenever you want, dude. Fucking.
Toby's quick, honestly. I got faith in Toby.
If I was playing like Rainbow Six Vegas or some shit, that's what I'd do. I'd walk in that door and I'd throw it right up and over the balcony. Disregard for all human life.
Man, if you're playing Rainbow Six Vegas, you'd already be out of grenades.
That's true. Before
You would have
get in
wasted
that-
them before you even got
Before I
here.
got that door.
You were blowing yourself up the very first thing.
Yeah.
Respawn.
I stepped out of the Humvee and I turned around, threw the grenades into the Humvee, and walked away.
Oh my god.
Grenades are the best, dude. I think grenades are probably one of the most fun things in video games.
We used to play Halo all the time, and you'd hear Matt, hear him like sitting next to you because we'd play couch co-op. Well,
Yeah.
couch versus couch co-op doesn't matter. He'd just go random grenade, and he'd just throw a grenade. I didn't never hit anybody. I mean, it did occasionally because
Random
statistically,
grenade.
you'd
Yeah.
have to.
Eventually, I got
But
like.
Random
he just random grenade, and he just toss a grenade
That's the
And-
best, yeah.
like 97% of the time. Didn't
Yo,
hit anybody.
you know,
Yeah, you'd hear it explode somewhere
Oh my
on the
God.
map.
I have to pee so bad, but you know what was so great was fucking grenades in Star Wars Battlefront. If you were the Wookiee with the grenade launcher, dude, that
Mhm.
shit was so much fun. All grenades in video games.
James said that these aren't vegan, so we can't eat them. Said somebody else brought them over here. I thought he was like when I sat down I was like, no vegans in a pandemic, huh? He goes, oh no, somebody else brought them over. I was like,
No, it's honestly easier to be a vegan in the pandemic because all the vegan food is still there.
Yeah, who would have thought, dude? Who would have thought that this is really a magnifying glass on how unhealthy we all are?
On the plus side, I'm pretty sure those ribs I got were on sale.
Fuck yeah,
So
that's dope. They got the Ronies on them now.
I'm gonna cook them in the Instant Pot. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Make them super Ronies.
Instant Pot.
It'll be the Ronies that can survive 350 degrees, you know what I'm saying? What's the Instant Pot? It's like a pressure cooker.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Does that make things like fall off the bone?
You could make ribs in like half an hour, and tell somebody that you slow cook them for hours. They right off the bone. It's amazing.
What'd you do? You smoked someone for hours?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude.
And their meat fell right off the bone. You should have heard the way they screamed for the first 10 minutes, dude. It was crazy.
And then eventually they died of smoke inhalation.
Suffocated, I guess.
Now we're talking about the Instant Pot.
Mm.
I was telling them like you could make ribs in the Instant Pot that in like 30 minutes they fall off the bone like ribs that you've cooked for hours on end.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's awesome. Steaming veggies, like
Now that I can get into.
super quick.
What is it,
I don't
like
know.
seconds?
No, so I mean you still have to boil water,
Yeah.
so you're still spending time waiting for the water to boil and for it to come up to pressure. But then 2 minutes in there at high pressure, you vent it and it's like, I don't know, perfectly steamed, everything's still, I don't know.
I've seen pressure cookers like vibrate. Does it like vibrate on your countertop?
It's really, if it's vibrating on your countertop, that's probably not good. Yeah, I love the pressure cooker though, or the Instant Pot,
Do you
which
just
is
like
really just a brand of
you just season the shit out of your meat and then just throw it in there, and it's like steam,
pretty much.
steam and pressure.
Mm-hmm. Or you could do soups in there.
Do you think things cook faster at the bottom of the ocean?
I guess they probably would.
You know about those vents at the bottom of the ocean, like and
Yeah.
there were
That
these-
shit's cooking.
Yeah, there was a diver that like put his arm into one by accident. His whole arm disappeared, and he barely even noticed because it was like such a quick.
Jesus.
Yeah. Could you imagine just like having an arm and then just not having a whole arm vaporized, dude? Being vaporized probably wouldn't hurt that bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Huh.
like I'm
That's
thinking
wild.
like a Star Trek, Star Wars type of vaporize, you know? You know how they made that noise? Fucking slinkies, dude.
Yes.
I think
Motherfucking slinky,
I
dude.
think they like slowed it down or modulated it or something.
Fuck yeah. That makes me want to get a slinky and record some gun noises.
Dude, slinkies are the best. The real metal ones though, they make your hands all dirty and oily. They gotta like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then when they get all kinked up, that's it. Fucking
gotta-
call it a day, dude.
You got oil on.
I had a metal
metal
slinky
oil.
and it got all rusty. Got all rusty and then it got kinked up and then it was a piece of shit.
Can't be dealing with rust on those things. You gotta wipe that thing down every day.
I never got good enough letting it do the tumble thing too.
It's like an old school Tamagotchi, dude. You really got to care for that thing.
Yeah. I feel like a guy who's like into cars or something. I'm talking about changing oil or whatever. You gotta wipe that thing down every day.
Dude, I let my oil go way too long.
Yeah, I
It's-
usually do too.
I gotta be
It's
better
hard to
about that.
do a good job.
You know what?
Especially in winter though. That's why.
Yeah, I
Winter
got the
kind of fucks this whole shit up.
I got the oil done, and then drove like 1,500 miles between like
Well-
doing the North Carolina trip.
It's probably good that you did it before you did all that.
Absolutely, well I had to. I didn't have
Yeah.
an option.
Yeah.
My car would have exploded.
Yeah.
for sure.
Which I mean, you would have dealt with at the time when it came up.
Yeah, yeah. by saying, God damn it, and kicking the car when it's like smoking on the side of the highway. you
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Like
Yeah.
real dad shit.
Yeah. That is some real dad shit. God damn it! Ah.
Yeah, I'd be yelling, blaming everybody else.
Your shirt would be unbuttoned.
Yeah, yeah. I have a beer.
You threw your hat off long ago.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's the first. Before I even get out of the car, my hat's sitting on the dashboard.
Yeah. You can tell he was wearing a hat, but
Yeah.
since
I did
on
a-
it.
You know, full on freak out. If my engine ever
Limbs
explodes,
flying.
if my engine ever explodes on the side of the highway, I'm doing the full on dead freak out. Dude.
Hell yeah.
Just
I mean,
no
what else
ifs,
can
ands,
you
or
do?
buts.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts. That's such a dad thing to
Now,
say right there.
I
dude.
wonder what my
dad?
dad reaction
What
would
is
have
a
been
dad?
to
Is that what
losing
He's a dad.
He is a dad. Yeah.
to losing the tire. Like if I had lost the tire, what would my dad reaction be? I think I'd be a lot more calm actually.
Yeah, this kid I know was driving and his fucking tire did fall off.
Really?
That actually happened to him.
When? Recently?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Like after you told me your tire falling off story.
What happened? Was he alright?
I think his girlfriend was driving, and it like felt weird, and they didn't know what happened, and they were at like a stoplight or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, just keep driving and we'll see what happens. And then, like, they realized they were just dragging. And they're like, never mind. We better stop. Yeah.
Did the tire get vaporized?
I don't think it was vaporization,
then-
no.
It wouldn't really feel a thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
I hope it did.
The tire would be okay.
Yeah, I hope the tire was okay. I hope it didn't go through too much pain. And I'm glad the kids are alright, too.
It was
Kids are alright, man.
the whole tire came off.
Apparently.
Cause this whole even the fucking like my whole wheel was gonna like with the whole thing.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Oh Jesus! But how would you even be able to get to the stop sign unless they lost the wheel at the stop sign?
I think it like came off as they were coming to a stop, and they like came to a weird stop and like jerked around.
Oh.
And then when the light turned green, they were like, let's just try to go. And then they were like, that's not gonna work.
Oh
that
God!
actually makes a lot of sense because the brakes would cause some sort of pressure on the tire, which would make it more likely to come off while you're braking, but not.
Probably, yeah. That makes sense, yeah.
Oof! I got lucky. I even had a Tyler on then. By the time I stopped,
I got lucky with my Tyler.
Tyler. Yeah.
I had my Tyler's on. I got lucky with that Tyler.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
Tyler was there.
Tyler was there for me.
Tyler was there.
Fucking Tyler, dude.
Fixed me right up.
There have been some Tylers in my life, I guess.
I've known a Tyler or two. I don't think
I've known mad Tylers, dude.
I don't think I've liked most of the Tylers I ever met.
I haven't been nice to all the Tylers that I know. But
I could see you also being not nice to a Tyler or two.
yeah,
Who can be though?
he
I had
didn't
a
deserve
first grade bully named Tyler.
Yeah. He was upset
And
that
I
his parents
I was
named him
walking
Tyler.
home in 3rd grade, and he like jumped on my back for like a non-consensual piggyback ride.
Right.
I spun around and punched him in the face, and then
That's
we were
good stuff.
it.
friends
Nice.
Wow.
afterwards. So
Very
that's
Huh.
good.
A punch in the face usually it lets out all the tension between two people.
Oh, it really helps you understand another person.
Maybe we should all get more fist fights, you know?
$100 for a punching each other in the face video.
That's a lot easier for us to get over.
What's that called when you come on someone's face and then punch them in the face and the blood from their nose mixes with the semen or whatever?
A jelly donut.
I knew there was going to be a name for it. I mean, that's stupid, but for $200,
But it's not.
I'm getting the extra 100.
Because like your face is the donut, and then like the semen is the glaze, and then like you get punched in the nose, and it's like the jelly that's just like leaking
It's like
out.
filling. Yeah.
And you're going to tell me that's not stupid and a terrible phrase, a terrible thing to have a word for? You're going to defend the jelly donut?
I'm just saying,
I
maybe somebody's into
I
it.
can in good faith do
You
that.
can't in
You're
good
right.
faith.
If it exists, somebody probably likes it somewhere.
He's got
Fair,
a point
fair.
too.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, $200 jelly donut video. You can come on me, punch me in the face. I'm getting the extra 100.
You can have 150,
That's what I'm saying. I get the original 50 from the $100 from the first video, the
and
extra
you're
100.
getting the extra 100. I'm
Extra
only
100.
getting $50.
You're getting $50. I'm
That
getting
is okay.
150. All right, cool.
That's fine.
Fuck yeah.
I would even give Joe $25 after that, because like I not only do I not want to do that, but I also don't really think I want or deserve all of that, you know. Like, Joe's got to watch that happen. That's going to be traumatic for him. At least he's going to walk away with $25.
He could
You
probably
know what,
he could
though?
probably put some shit on
Honestly,
a
dude.
tripod and we could
Honestly,
just,
dude,
like-
I could compartmentalize a lot of shit. And
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
saying.
could really just
My face would heal up.
yeah.
I mean, I'd have to spend, maybe $25 on like Ace bandage or something.
I think you'd be wasting your money.
But
I think
I'd probably get some pain relief or something. I'd get some IVs or something.
I'd be willing to talk about it to other people by next week, and I think our relationship would be fine overall.
Oh yeah.
I think we could come back and maybe a
I
semi-awkward
would-
show next week,
I
and
would
then
say-
we'd be back in business.
I'd be like, Matthew,
100% by the next time we see each other.
first of all,
Would you have to
Nice.
close your eyes?
nice load,
I don't know.
and second of all, nice hit. You're,
Yeah.
you're a real strong shooter, buddy.
I don't know that it...
2 counts.
Does your
On
nose
2 counts.
Does your nose bleed easy?
Don't hit me in the fucking nose.
That's what a
That's
chimpanzee
what it is,
is,
Wait.
dude.
No,
What
I
the
can't do
fuck?
this now. My nose is already fucked up. Nah, I can't be fucking up my nose. You're right. Don't punch me in the fucking nose.
You see, I wouldn't like
Real
it.
quick turnaround.
Yeah. Well, I was imagining getting.
You
Like,
were
hit
so-
in the side of that. Like I was imagining getting clocked.
No.
But a jelly donut is the face in the scene.
Yes, I could
Yeah.
punch you in the mouth, and maybe your lip would bleed.
Yeah, punch me in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I would not. I would. I got these snaggle teeth.
I'm
If
gonna
you punch
cry,
me in the
by the
mouth,
way.
well, I'm gonna feel really bad about that.
I just
You're gonna cry, really?
I'm gonna cry now thinking about it.
Is that something else then? Is that not a jelly donut? Because now there's tears mixed in. I don't know if that changes what it is.
You dropped your jelly donut in a puddle,
Yeah.
like you're trying to eat it, and you're trying to eat it in the rain.
Soggy jelly donut. Damn.
Oh, gross.
It's gonna be a bad day for me.
A
and I'm gonna be
soggy jelly,
ashamed,
a
probably.
soggy jelly donut is if we bukkakied you and everybody punched you in the face.
As if what?
As if we bukkakied you and
Okay.
everybody punched you in the face.
Well, I want $2.50 for that.
All right, you're a fucking
Alright.
cheap date, dude.
Yes, I am. I'm here for a quick come up. That's all.
Phrasing?
Huh?
Phrasing.
You're right.
Dude,
One of
put
the things
James
that
in the-
that I like about the James Joyce letters is there's one where he's talking to this chick and he's like, "Do you recall the time?" I can't do his phrasing or whatever. But he says that that I made you like shit on my chest, and then afterwards you were too ashamed to even look me in the eye. That's like part of his letter. I'm like, aw. I say, how cute.
Oh,
I say, oh, she's a
lady. She's all lady.
she's a lady.
Oh, dude, I'll never get there. I don't want stinky stuff on me.
Dude,
You
that's
know what
all
I'm saying?
a Reddit story, and it was on a question.
Me neither, but their love is beautiful to me.
What are some kinks that you thought you had
Until
you
they happened,
realized
I
that
saw
you
that,
didn't?
and scat was like number one.
Yeah, somebody was like, "Yeah, I thought I was into scat," and then I had somebody shit on my chest, and I immediately vomited,
Yeah.
and I wasn't into it.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. I think there's a lot of things that like sound. That's what porn has really done to everybody. It's just like you can watch a lot of things from afar, but being right up close to that shit is like that's got to be a nightmare.
I can't even really watch.
Like an
I
up close jelly donut, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Like a what,
honestly,
jelly
that's
donut?
something that I probably wouldn't want to watch. Some fucking poor soul getting fucking jerked off on and then punched in the
Listen,
face.
I'll be fine. I'm making money.
Literally adding insult to injury.
Fuck.
I'm just saying some poor soul. You're down. I'm saying
Mom
there's
says fuck
some
you,
there
okay?
there is some who what?
Fuck you. I did not lose my card.
What? What was I even talking about? Anything like that?
Were you?
Was
Wait, I
talking-
can't read it. I don't know who that
In
is.
North Carolina. It's your wife.
Oh, you
No,
lost
no.
the card. You lost the card.
No. I lost the card. She was calling Walmart. And saying, "Hey, I failed to mention that I left the card in self-checkout.
Yeah, you fucked
I
up. You
didn't
fucked up.
say she left her card.
I
in
don't know.
Walmart.
We got tape. We
I-
can rewind.
we
She's
can-
probably right. She just watched it.
We can, but I'm fairly certain that I was
Fairly certain does not
I'm
sound
willing to
certain
just
enough.
take if Autumn says no, he said, then I'm good.
Yeah. I think that I omitted the fact that I left it there.
Oh,
but
yeah, I
I was
definitely-
saying
yeah,
that
yeah.
when she called, she said, "Hey, I just left my card there."
Hopefully that.
But I
clears-
did-
Hopefully that
Oh
clears things
man,
up. You
man.
bastard,
So
look at you.
listen, I got fucking pulled over down there.
Oh shit.
We were in a rush. Really, actually, for no reason, because everybody, it takes them forever to get anywhere. And honestly, like, if we were just, like, taking our time and just, like, kind of moseyed over there, we would have made it probably before them anyway.
Yeah.
So I got pulled over. And the cop comes, tells me I was doing 67 and a 45. Apparently, and what I'm assuming, because it wasn't made abundantly clear, he says, well, you're going to have to appear in court for this. So I'm assuming it's anything over 20 miles an hour. Mind you, I'm sitting in front of the chief sergeant fucking guy or whatever, like the head state trooper of bumfuck North Carolina.
That just pulled you over?
He did.
Okay.
So I was like, "What do you fuck, man? I can't come to court. It's like in May.
Yeah.
It's a 9-hour drive down here." He's like, "Well, you can hire a lawyer and they can represent you in court." I was like, "Dude, is there anything that you can do?" He's the head guy. He could have just knocked my ticket down 3 miles an hour. 3 miles an hour, and I would have been okay. Just could have paid it, you know.
Mm-hmm. He didn't do that.
No,
You
and
have
he
to
wasn't.
go to court and
Well, so I called a buddy of mine after dinner, and we were talking to him in the car, my wife and I both, and I was like, "Yeah, I got this fucking ticket," and I was like, "The cop was a real asshole." He's like, "Yo, you should just not pay that shit," and I immediately looked up whether or not North Carolina is a Commonwealth, and it's not, so I would not get extradited to North Carolina if I got pulled up. See, that's the thing. If we were in a Commonwealth and I got pulled over in North Carolina, I would have a warrant in North Carolina for dipping that ticket, but they're not a Commonwealth. So that, I don't even know if cops can even see that warrant up here. So I'm just not gonna go back there.
that sounds smart.
Yeah, I'm not.
We're done with North Carolina.
He could have just knocked it down
I like that.
3. I would have paid whatever basically the maximum misdemeanor ticket is, and then he would have got his money. Now I'm not paying him shit, and he just wasted 10 minutes of both of our time on this earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I hope that turns out all right for you.
It'll go perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I just
no. What
I
if
just
some wild
won't-
night lands you in North Carolina?
No, and if I do go back to North Carolina, there isn't going to be a wild night to be had there. There's nothing to do.
You're gonna lay low.
I just realized if she just commented, she was too far back in the video to hear that I'm waiting for her to say that Matt said.
By the time we're finishing the show, we'll have a definitive answer. I wonder how far back I even was talking about that.
Maybe we
It was
just didn't get it
early.
until now.
It was early.
That's the
We
other
had a
funny
whole
thing. It's
5
not
minutes
there.
of silence practically between.
It's not
there.
on my phone. I only see it up there,
Oh,
which is strange.
That is strange.
the whole world's strange sometimes. It seems like.
Yeah, for the record, Autumn did not forget her card. I left it at self checkout. So she goes in there, and then but the lady that was standing at self checkout is not who she talked to on the phone. She's just like, "Hey, is my card here?" And the lady's like, "Yeah, here you go. I was about to bring it to the desk." It was like so easy, but the lady on the phone was being so difficult because she's so goddamn slow and everything down there is so goddamn slow.
Yeah.
All right, you're talking way too fast.
See what I
You
mean?
gotta
you
slow
need to
See what
slow
I
that
mean,
down
dude?
for me. Yeah.
Dude, at least you knew where I was going. These people don't even fucking try to pick up some context clues. You know what I mean?
I mean, to be fair, that was one person you dealt with in North Carolina.
It wasn't just one person. No.
Well, so far that's all.
That
I've
was
heard.
an example. That was one example that we dealt with.
Okay, anecdotal evidence for sure.
Is that admissible in court? Just telling a little tale.
I don't know.
Do you think-
I don't know the rules, honestly. I do not.
Let me tell everybody here a little story, and they're like, "You can't." Sorry. Those stories.
I'd like to set the scene for the members of the jury.
You're like, no. No tales. It's right here in the Constitution.
No yarns. Spin no yarns.
Spin no yarns.
Just spin no yarns right here.
It was a dark and stormy night. I had just finished a vegan burrito from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
It cost me $4 more than any regular burrito would have.
Bro, $12 for 7 tacos? Not that bad. It's not great. I'm not dancing about it.
I didn't mean to
Just saying.
turn this into another argument about tacos.
That's alright, I'm ready to fight. Come at me.
See, this is what,
I'm
this
going
is
to
what
Taco Bell
I
every
was just
day.
setting the scene for court.
This is what happens with vegans, dude. Eventually, they stop eating real food, and then they get real aggressive. They're like, I'm just constantly so hungry that they're like a Snickers commercial. You know what I mean?
No.
It's like, who's ready to fight?
Are Snickers vegan?
No. No,
It's
it's
milk
It's milk
chocolate,
chocolate.
yeah.
It's right off the rip. I'm pretty sure nougat's got some shit in it too.
Are Snickers vegan? Is that what you said?
That was my question, but
No.
I think we've established.
But there's a
they're
vegan
not.
Snickers. They
Is there?
yeah.
That's smart of them.
It's called Jokers.
Neat.
You yanking my chain right now?
I'm not.
Are you joking?
They're good.
Yeah.
They're good.
Who
And
makes
then-
it?
then,
Is
like,
it the
the-
same people that make them,
I don't know.
or is it like
No, it's not the same people
it's
that make 'em.
like a vegan Snickers? They're like
It's a vegan
they're
imitation.
yeah. Okay,
Snickers.
okay. I like that. That's fine. I see where they're going. They're like a Dr. Thunder or Dr. Bob, you know.
Like
Yeah.
this.
And then they have and then they have Twilight, which is like a Milky Way.
Okay.
They're good.
Do they do like they do a Twix?
Now they're
Twix is-
$1.99, which is very expensive.
Oh, you know what we started getting? These like crazy candy bars from somewhere in Giant, like the crazy candy bar aisle, but they're some company and they don't use chocolate slaves or some shit. But they made like a pretzel nougat candy bar. It's like dark milk chocolate of some, I don't know, it's some crazy, and it's got like a real weird break pattern in it and shit.
Huh.
It's kind of hard to eat, but it's the most delicious candy bar ever. I'm pretty sure it's called Andes, not Andes, maybe Andes.
What's nougat? That's like some kind of nut or something, right?
Nah, nougat's like
It's like caramel.
maybe I'm thinking about toffee. I think it's actually like pretzel and toffee.
Well, because sometimes dark chocolate is vegan.
Yeah.
Um,
You know they have to use powdered milk in milk chocolate because you can't use like chocolate is like oil based, and you can't use something that's like liquid in the oil. I just found that out last night. Just
Interesting.
watching this lady make chocolate.
that's sort of true. Like a ganache, you pour warm cream into chocolate to melt the chocolate, and because of the temperature and the amounts that you're using, you can combine them.
Ganache.
But does it almost like make a pudding of some kind where it's like doesn't ever fully form to like that chocolate bar state?
Yeah, it's not really a chocolate bar type. What's a ganache?
Because that's
I'm
what.
ganache in my teeth just thinking about it.
Yes, with a ganache, that is the case, but I'm not sure, like how much of it you. Like a ganache is a more specific ratio, and you're going for that soft thing.
Yeah.
Because usually that's the inside of a truffle.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought ganache is more like a
Or you'd use it as, like,
a
on top.
spread or a like a liquid of some kind. I mean, it's almost like a icing kind of.
It depends on the consistency you're going for.
But like, they were even taking powdered milk and baking the powdered milk, so it gets even like crispier and like there's no moisture in it whatsoever.
Huh.
And then because you can take, like once you roast the fermented cocoa beans, you just put them in a mixer, and a mixer will turn them basically into like an oil, because they're already like practically oil. Pretty cool. I don't know. I got into some chocolate shit last night, and now I'm like super interested in making some fucking chocolate.
So I want to get my my beef out on the term organic. Real quick.
Yeah, look at your that.
It's a stupid term
Mm-hmm.
because you can go and you can buy organic tomatoes, but you can't buy inorganic tomatoes. They're still organic. Organic is the wrong word to use.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that I'm upset that they make organic tomatoes or whatever, but the term organic is just it's not the right word to use.
Well,
Because organic, like scientifically, would just like any fruit or vegetable would be considered organic.
Yeah, it's organic material.
Right. It's
All-
just a dumb term.
but I think that's all they're referencing really is like that it grows without the aid of pesticides. I think it grows,
Sure.
or but apparently our regulations on what is organic doesn't even touch the regulations of like regular standards in like the UK and whatnot. like we still end up using pesticides on organic things. It's just like labeled a different thing basically. So like it's almost like loopholes. They just get it by everybody and just sell this thing at a premium for no fucking reason. It's pretty crazy, dude. Everything that we do is fucking insane. Even if one day everybody went vegan, we would have to clear out so much natural habitat for agriculture. It would eventually just like be unsustainable still.
What are you saying? We'd have to clear out natural habitat for agriculture?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, if the global demand was for vegan cuisine, if everybody went vegan tomorrow, we'd end up having to like level tons of shit just to make enough.
We've already
vegan
leveled so
food.
much land for livestock.
Yeah.
We just convert the livestock.
I don't know that you,
What
but
are you gonna do with
we
the
also
livestock?
but we also
And
compact.
stop keeping livestock.
Yeah, but we compact
Where do they go?
livestock. All we do is
You release
stack
it
them
back
on.
into nature, Al.
We just that's the thing. What would we do with all of them
They
tomorrow?
would all die.
They would all immediately
That's because we
die.
fucked their whole fucking
That's-
evolutionary
I'm not
system.
arguing.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's-
arguing that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a good thing,
I'm okay
but
with
we
them.
should stop.
Yeah, it would
we
be
should
better.
stop taking their evolutionary line and fucking it in the face.
Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
would be better that they all
We should
died.
stop raping these animals.
It would be in a way better that they all died in mass, rather than us continuing to subjugate a species for.
And also, we'd cross that bridge when we get to it. If there's a need for mass animal liberation, we'd come up with a plan, and I hope someday we have to solve that issue.
But also, I don't think that we have enough space as it is right now. Overnight, everybody decided they were vegan, is what I'm saying.
Well, that's
Yeah,
an
there's a lot
unrealistic
of-
situation because nothing is going to happen overnight.
Right.
So,
It would be
gonna
more-
be
it would be more gradual,
organic
but
change, which
what
could be
even-
sustainable. And also, the way that we're living is already unsustainable. So to
Well,
say that,
Point out that you correctly used the word organic
thank you.
there.
So to say that the vegan lifestyle isn't sustainable is wouldn't you, if you're going to live an unsustainable lifestyle, wouldn't you want it to at least be like an ethically sound lifestyle?
Yeah, I guess. But eventually, but what I'm saying is like, unless we started converting all these like warehouses and shit to being specifically grow houses and whatnot, sure, we could like free up a bunch of space by getting rid of like fauna as our agriculture, you know. But like overall, I think eventually it would start encroaching on
We just
territory.
have to be smarter about
Either
the
that or
foods
we'd
that
have to
we
start
eat
like
shit.
leveling cities, which would also be like there's like Detroit. There's so many like space. There's so much space.
They can
you
do.
know?
They can do some. There's enough science to grow shit underground. There's
That's
enough
true.
science to fucking throw a fucking ship into space and grow some fucking fruits on it and toss it back down at the peasants and watch it
I think
blow up on their faces or whatever. Like-
the best answer to all of our sustainability problems are to take all the people and just go somewhere else and
Yeah.
just let everything else sort itself out here on Earth. They'll be better off without us.
Yeah, honestly.
How many
Honestly.
people could we get rid of at once though? That would be really nice. But then like who gets to go?
I'm hoping millennials have less kids, and I think it is happening. And
Yeah.
and for other generations, like as it goes down the line, I think millennials are having a lot less kids and like getting dogs and shit instead. And I think that trend will probably continue. I mean, I hope so. And then maybe overpopulation would become less of a problem. Maybe if we do start sending motherfuckers to Mars, you know what I mean? There is a hope for our future, I think.
Yeah, but while maybe like
I don't know, I
we
hope
slow down, like that's not to say that like any other part of the world is like making an attempt at slowing down.
No, but I mean, I think it could become a trend.
There's like
It's
you
got to
know,
start somewhere.
we yeah, sure. But there's countries that won't even regulate their food yet, so
Yeah, but any progress is good progress, right?
depends on what you call progress.
I guess so.
I don't know. I think everybody's got an idea of an ideal world, and it just doesn't work for anybody else. I don't know what my ideal world would even be, dude. I think I'd rather just be dead.
No. I mean, shit, man. Why you don't gotta. You don't gotta get that dark with it, man.
Oh man.
What, you gonna die over here? What the fuck you doing?
Oh man.
Dude?
Well, no. Imagine somebody came to you and they were like, "Tomorrow you're gonna wake up and the world is gonna be exactly how you wanted it." I'd be like, "No," because I don't even know what that is.
It'd be vegan at least.
Have either of you guys had just eggs?
I haven't had it. I know what it is though.
I really want to try them.
I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews.
We usually like the
It's also
just.
very expensive, apparently.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't want to sit here and make it sound like, I don't make even a single effort. We eat a lot of vegan food at home. Make an attempt.
I'm proud of you. I think it's the single most important thing a person could do, probably, nowadays.
Yeah. I don't know. I also don't care.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna sit here and try to act like it's for any sort of it's not for my own ethical thing. I like what I like and I'll eat it,
Yeah.
I'll eat what I eat, but at the end of the day, I'm the person that no one's ever gonna reach, I just don't, I'm only gonna care about it as much as I possibly can.
I think people have already reached you.
I guess. But I'm not about to stop eating what I eat just cause. But that's the thing, I also supplement some of those things out of my diet.
I don't know. I think if you had enough information, then maybe you probably would. Shit's unhealthy.
I don't care about that.
You probably will start to care someday. I don't know. Or you'll
Maybe
die
eventually,
at
man. I don't
50.
know.
You'll have a heart attack or something.
That's not even the case. There's some people that, live to be 100 and they smoke cigarettes every day. And
Sure, some people, yeah.
Some people do. I mean, we can sit here and be like, yeah, everything is an early demise. Too much of one.
Yeah, but some things especially. What is the first thing that happens when you have heart problems? Is
But
your
that's
doctor
it.
says eat
But
less
that's
red
the thing. Is just it's
meat. Go ask the doctor
you
if
can-
you think you should go vegan.
yeah, you just do other things. You just cut. Too much of one thing is bad for anybody.
Yeah.
That's mostly what gives you cancer. All that shit is just a multiplication, just the same fucking people putting the same thing all the time.
Like meat.
Like anything. If I started eating fucking cheesy potatoes tomorrow, my cholesterol would
Dairy.
fucking multiply.
Dairy.
I'm sure that there's
Say that with a vegan. Say that with beans, or say that with lettuce.
If I started eating too much bread, it would kill me.
You'd have to go insane on bread, yo.
Not really. It could give me diabetes. If I just started eating pastas, breads, if I started really leaning into it, eventually I'd just become diabetic and it would kill me.
Okay, so
Too
is
much
that,
it-
is
I'm
that
ju-
something you're
No!
gonna do then? Or are you gonna avoid that behavior to avoid getting sick?
I'm not I just don't do that. But I mean, it could happen.
Yeah.
I get hooked on foods, man. I get addicted. My biggest vice is sugar, especially. Fucking cutting out sugar has been the hard. I could cut out meat a lot easier than I could cut out sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar's fucking terrible. I think if sugar was never found and introduced now, doctors everywhere would be like, this is the worst shit ever.
I don't know.
This is the last thing that you should be consuming. Straight up, these processed sugars and whatnot.
Yeah, probably. I don't
The
know.
occasional cane sugar, the occasional natural sugar in your fruit or whatever, but processed, refined sugar, it's never been a thing that we were supposed to have.
Yeah. I don't know. Everything's here for a reason. Everything happens for a reason.
Where are you going with that? I don't know what you mean.
I'm just spouting bullshit. I don't believe that at all.
I don't know. Maybe that's a fact though.
What, everything happens for a
Yeah.
reason? No.
Imagine
Something like
if
that.
we did things just a little bit differently. We found instead of fossil fuels, we found renewable energy first and started our society off on a good foot, and we never polluted the air.
Fun fact: a lot of early cars were actually electric cars.
Yeah.
But it was easier and more economic to use internal combustion engines. So we developed those more. But if we had focused on developing electric cars when we made that decision, electric cars now would be way better than they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Humans are lazy. Nobody wants to. I mean,
It's
if
path
there,
of least resistance.
yeah, if there was an easier option, and
Electric.
everybody said, yeah, instead of doing like what's, they couldn't have
Well,
known that over
right, at the
time it would be
time,
like that.
There
though.
was no way that they would have known that burning oil was bad.
Yeah.
Even though,
They're probably
looking
kinda
back,
knew.
it was probably somewhat obvious.
There was,
But they couldn't have also known how far-reaching that would be either.
There was a
Yeah.
guy, I think maybe an ancient Roman, not an ancient Roman, I don't know, some leader of some country. I just was listening to this thing about asbestos, but he was using asbestos napkins. And that is just so funny to me.
Asbestos
Like,
napkins?
like dude, asbestos, they said it was the miracle mineral, you know? They
Oh,
they
shit.
mined asbestos and it did everything that we could ever want it to.
Mhm.
We could line buildings with it. It was a great insulator. You
Yeah,
could make
yeah.
shit out of it. And all of it was highly cancerous.
Hell yeah.
We just, I feel like we figured out the wrong things first.
Well, you gotta stumble before you can walk,
I think we're
You're
I-
still stumbling.
I think we're stumbling and we're about to fall down. I don't think we're gonna
Yeah.
get that footing that we were looking for, and I think it's about to fucking just everything's about to go down anyway.
You're probably right.
This whole thing that's going on right now, very mild, and people handled it quite poorly.
Yeah.
Imagine if this was a real panicable situation, like an actual threat to us.
Yeah. I mean, I suppose this could be a real threat. I mean,
It
But
could be,
the
but it's
solution's simple and
Yeah.
not that big of a deal. It seems like.
yeah. Imagine if it was like actually
What if we
like
really
a
had to-
foreign like a foreign affairs issue, and
Yeah.
also
What if we had to barricade our doors to quarantine? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, what if we were trapped inside? Like, for
Yeah.
real?
yeah, it's not the plague.
It could get to that though.
It could.
Some black plague shit.
See, the biggest concern is that the virus multiplies to the point that it mutates and becomes something that's like fucking insane.
Yeah.
That's what
Mutation-
viruses are good at.
Yeah.
Is mutating.
Mutation is the fucking scariest shit, and it's
Yeah.
so easy.
Yeah.
I played Plague Inc. so much, dude. No, I'm
Yeah.
playing, but for real though, I mean, they mutate all the time.
Yeah.
It's bad shit.
Yeah, it could definitely be bad shit. It could go sour right quick.
Imagine if it was any more complicated than this, and people started rioting in the streets. God, could you imagine riots in the streets? Like everywhere,
just
widespread rioting.
Here?
Spread more.
Yeah.
It would just cause
Yeah, dude, it would
way
just make
worse
it worse.
Yeah. There'd probably be a certain percentage of people who are immune. It'd be like any zombie movie.
Yeah.
A certain percentage of people.
Oh,
are
we're not.
immune.
Yeah, we're not getting zombies, dude. Unfortunately.
Well, no, but I mean, it
How
would
cool would
spread
that be?
like that,
Yeah.
and then there'd be people who like probably figure out they're immune to it, and they'd be all healthy, and everyone else would be all sickly. You know what I mean? It could be interesting.
Maybe that's the way to go. Is you take a bunch of low risk people, so like young healthy people, not too young where they're
Yeah.
back in risk, but like mid-20s, non-smokers, like all just the lowest risk people.
Yeah.
And just expose them all.
Whoa.
And just be like, okay, so this guy didn't get it. So what's up with him? You know?
See, man, if this was a different time, we'd have already started doing that.
Oh no,
We'd have already started.
no,
doing
that's a
that.
terrible idea.
That
See,
might be how it
obviously.
started.
Man, back in the day, like when regulations were lower, I feel like we had a lot more reins to like figure out like a virus like this, and we could just it was easier to sacrifice people because they didn't give a fuck. They didn't fucking care and they didn't know better. It was almost like like look at how expendable every single human is. Which, I mean, really, at the end of the day, I mean, who's not an expendable waste? But like, but it's just a lot harder to go missing these days. You know,
Yeah.
everybody kind of knows where you're at.
Especially now that everyone's trapped inside.
Well, nobody knows where I am. I'm not at home.
You got GPS on your phone? Did you use directions to get here?
Yeah, that's true.
James
I
is
did
laying
use
this.
directions.
James is laying this on me when I got here.
I really meant individuals. I didn't mean like corporations. Obviously, corporations know where I am all the time.
Yeah.
But like,
Somebody's got.
there's some people that leave their Snapchat location on constantly, and I'm like, yo, I shouldn't know where you are right now. Maybe turn that off.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know why people use
strangers. I don't want strangers really to know where I am. I mean, at least the corporations are familiar with me. I've been, under their guise for long enough.
Like, there's one thing,
They've been.
if you have your Snapchat location on while you're at a concert, right, and you're taking pictures at the concert on Snapchat, and then it shows up on the map, like, as a
Right.
big crowd event.
Yeah.
People click and they see all kinds of different people's pictures. It's like, I can see where my friends are if they don't turn that off. Like, their actual location, I can zoom into their house on the map and see
Yeah.
that they're in their house.
All right,
Or
Joe,
that
you
they're
fucking
at somebody
creep.
else's house.
Why are you stalking so hard?
It's not that. It's because it's not hard.
It's because it's easy.
Yeah, it's not stalking hard. It's
Why wouldn't I
incredibly
do it?
easy.
You ain't gotta zoom in.
I
You
was
leave that
I've
zoomed
been-
out.
I always do that. I go off camera for so long. I just like lean out.
That's okay.
No, but it's like, I don't know, that feature shouldn't exist.
I agree. I don't know
Because
why it
it's
does.
too easy for me to see.
People
somebody's
are
not
literally handing over their privacy right now,
Yeah.
and nobody fucking cares. And it's just like, oh, I'm not a bad guy. I don't care what they look at or what they see. Well, imagine years down the line where, it's become a more authoritarian government,
Yeah.
and they decide that any political dissidence is punishable by law, punishable by
saying.
death. You never want to give your freedom away, but they're literally they're trying to attack encryption right now. They tried to pass they put a bill up for proposal talking about being able to read everybody's private messages. It was just came out about it last week, and that's literally what they're doing with all of this fucking panic, dude. They're just taking it and whether I could see from a conspiracy theory standpoint why they would want to, panic everybody, put them in the house, and then just start trying to rattle off as much legislature as they can to fucking, abuse our freedom some more. Because people are afraid, and people start giving up more and more freedom when they're fucking scared.
It's true. And you know who else did wonderfully because of this whole thing? Is paper products. I think paper products was behind it all, and then they said, everybody go buy toilet paper.
Maybe.
I don't understand the toilet paper thing at all.
I don't understand the toilet paper thing either. I think people assume that they're never going to be able to leave the house again, so they got to be able to wipe their ass. As if they don't have a fucking shower right there. I really wish I had gotten a bidet.
I was going to get one ages ago and I never did.
Yeah.
I'm
You
sure
could
bidet sales are.
They're way
Climbing.
up. They last week they were up 500%.
Yeah.
Damn.
This week it's probably even better.
That's what I'm saying. I think a lot of markets are benefiting from this shit.
Right. But, wow. That was a choice word to use. This shit. Yeah, bidet sales are up because of this shit.
Yeah, true.
No, but
Overall, though, it's going to affect them in the long run. People are going to spend all this money, but then they're going to stop spending money. So, I mean, if it was... it was really short-sighted, and I don't think if this was some kind of conspiracy theory to get everybody to mass spend at once, it's a very good one. Because, over
Could
time...
have just been part of it. They could be just trying to
Just
get
gonna
some
run out
quick
of money.
assets.
Yeah, maybe. You remember how I thought when we got those comedy tickets that they were just trying
Oh,
to
the
make
racket?
some quick cash and
Yeah.
fucking flip the cash and get it back to you on another day,
Mm-hmm.
without actually having to do anything, pay anybody. Smart. Still got a refund, so I mean, if that's her gambit, I don't care
Yeah. I was fine without that $15 or whatever.
for a day or two.
Yeah, for a couple days, 3 days or whatever. I made it.
That's shitty though. But somehow I doubt that it was, because then they still ended up having to funnel $1.5 trillion into the fucking stock market anyway. So like, if they did it for a quick come up and then just had to get a bailout anyway, and just like it's over in the long run, it's not helping anybody.
Oh.
Now I could see your locational, like trying to see if this is a drill and getting everybody in one place at one time. Sure, I see that before anything.
You know the whole government sending people checks thing?
Mm-hmm.
If they do that, I am for the meme. Absolutely going to put it all into a Starbucks card and act like Fry, and just use it solely for coffee.
Oh my god! See
And-
how many
and just-
coffees you can drink.
Yeah,
in a
drink
day.
it as like use
Oh,
that money
God.
for nothing but coffee as
You'll
fast as I
probably
can.
die, my guy. But I hope you do it.
Yeah. Well, it's for the meme.
I hope you transcend. Honestly,
It's for the meme for sure.
I do love that episode of Futurama.
It's a
Oh.
great episode of Futurama.
Yeah. I'd probably just start saving that money. I mean, unless...
That's what I would normally do with a sudden windfall, but no, if it's coming from the government in that manner, I want to use it for coffee.
Yeah, that's way... It is funnier. It is definitely funnier. I'm probably not going to do anything funny with my money.
I
If they
bet
start
you.
giving it to me.
I'll record every single coffee I order too, and the balance and everything. Like
Nice.
I'll just
Get a spreadsheet going.
no, I mean like video record it
Oh shit!
and make a whole thing out of it.
Nice. You'll be
Yeah,
dead.
look, I'm
by-
Fry.
Yeah.
By the end of the video, you're like...
Yeah.
How long did it take him to do it? Do you guys know?
I think
Was
you
it
had
a
100
week?
cups in a day.
Was it a day?
Or it might have been over the course of 3 days or something. Because he did stay up all night the one night. I don't know. Maybe a weekend.
Do you guys think I'll be able to move so fast that I can move everybody out of the building that's
I
exploding?
hope so.
Yeah.
I'll set a building on fire and we
That
can
would
test
be
it out.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be sick. I will for sure light someplace up for you.
Somebody was saying something about like how factual Futurama is, and I was like, yeah, not all the time.
No, not at all.
It's sometimes they do a fun thing like that, but it's not fucking. Nobody's drinking enough coffee to be. Nobody's fighting their bowel worms.
I don't know.
That was one of my favorite episodes.
That was
ever.
wild, yeah.
That's such a trope, though.
I know.
I love it. I love that episode.
The journey to the center of the earth
Every
thing.
every cartoon has
Absolutely.
an inside body episode.
I love that. That's one of my favorite
It's-
things.
Usually my favorite episode of whatever series that is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them that are really
but-
good. The Anatomy Park one,
Anatomy
Rick and
Park
Morty's
was
good.
Fantastic.
I like the Rugrats.
John Oliver's in it, so
Yeah.
that's a plus.
The Rugrats have one where Chucky swallows a watermelon seed. That one's pretty
Mhm.
good.
We talked about this before. I wanted to make a supercut of to
Yeah.
have a journey to the center of the earth.
That's
or
how.
not journey to the journey or what is it called? That book? Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
It's not. It's Jules Verne, right?
I have no idea.
We were talking. I think
Fantastic Voyage or something.
we were talking about. I ended up bringing up Inner Space, that movie with Martin Short, where he's supposed to get injected into a rabbit and he gets injected into a human. They shrink him
Nice.
down. He was real tiny.
Mhm.
That movie's
We
pretty
did
fun.
talk
Hell
about
yeah.
that.
Hell yeah.
That one got deleted. That's
Oh,
one
did
that
it?
got deleted back in the.
Oh,
that's
so let's
in
go
the
back
desert.
to Mighty Boosh. That's Journey to the Center of a Punk.
Oh, I never saw that.
The Magic School Bus.
Yeah, seen that one. They go inside
This
Arnold,
one was good.
and he's just chilling by
I'll
himself,
watch it.
wondering where everybody's at.
I'm gonna guess there's I'm gonna guess there's probably a SpongeBob one, but I don't know.
There's been one where Plankton piloted SpongeBob, but I don't know.
I might count that. There's probably a Fairly Odd Parents one, maybe.
Definitely, I'd have to
Or
think
Jimmy
about
Neutron.
it. Jimmy Neutron
Jimmy
is
Neutron
Jimmy
would've
Neutron's
had
one of
to.
my favorite ones.
Yeah. Had to
Oh,
be.
you guys don't remember that? He fights mitochondria.
Yeah.
He ends up.
Well, I remember he fights viruses.
Yeah, you can.
And the
you can, like,
viruses are
smash.
shaped the way
yeah.
viruses are actually shaped.
And
That's
you can
cool.
like
That's
smash the nucleus and like pull it out, and you can kill him that way. It was pretty cool.
Nice. That's wild.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other ones. There's all of them. So
Yeah.
you like Johnny Test, right? Johnny Test was good. I bet you there was an episode of
I
Johnny
didn't really
Test.
watch that.
Huh?
I didn't really watch it.
Really? There was definitely an episode of Johnny Test. Oh, I just got that that's like a play on Johnny Quest.
Yeah. It's gotta be, right?
Toby.
Tobis.
You never come and hang out with us on a Sunday. It must be a pandemic.
Come here.
Hey, Toby. Don't get stuck.
So have you guys just like taken to getting really drunk in the middle of the day yet? Just sitting at home?
Not huge drinkers.
I'm working.
Yeah.
Tobis.
I'm not drinking either. Might get there though. Might have a vacation day. Get some Bahama Mamas going or something.
What's a Bahama Mama?
I think it's I don't know. It's like a gin drink of some kind. They put a bunch of shit in it. What about pina coladas? Is what I really wanted.
No, he didn't want that.
Come on, Tobe.
Tobis.
What's up, big Tobe guy?
He's
Come here, boy. Yeah, you're a sweet boy. He's gaining a little weight, James.
He's a little fatty.
I'm just,
I'm not gonna slow it down.
I'm just. Well, what all I'm saying is like.
He's a powerful man.
Like maybe, maybe limited him a little bit. And when you live with somebody, you don't notice the change right away. My aunt has a pug that like, he ended up looking like a little like barrel.
Yeah.
And then we had to
That's
go
a beautiful
over.
look.
We had to go over and be like, "Hey, he's getting a little big," and they're like, "Really?" Like, you don't see it, but you hang out with somebody every day, you're not gonna notice all the time.
Toby,
Like little Tobis over here.
he's just powerful. That's all that is. That's power that you're saying. What a friendly guy.
That's his Naruto chakra, just building up underneath the surface of his fur,
Probably. I don't know how that works.
making him expand.
Tobis.
He doesn't have control over it yet. It's just like too close to the surface. Yeah, you're like a Jedi with too much power and you don't know what to do with it.
Oh, Toby, your midichlorian levels
Have
are
you
so
guys
high.
watched
Yeah.
Mandalorian yet?
No.
Yeah,
You watched it first, right? You watched it before I did.
probably. I watched it. I got Disney Plus like when it came
You
out.
see the recent announcement about season 2?
No?
They cast Rosario Dawson to play Ahsoka Tano.
Can you pull her up? Rosario Dawson?
She
Oh, Ahsoka's gonna be in it?
apparently.
Pretty fucking cool.
She's the one
Pretty
in the
fucking cool.
Marvel Netflix shows, like Daredevil and all that. She's Claire, the nurse. what everyone seems to know
Don't
her from.
watch that show.
You watched Daredevil?
No.
It was pretty great.
Oh, I know Rosario Dawson.
Okay, you pulled her up.
Yeah, I was. She's been in all kinds of shit.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff. That's what everyone seems to know her from, though. Is the Marvel shows.
Men in Black 2 was definitely. Sin City is definitely probably where I saw her. Clerks 2, I've seen that a lot. Death Proof, god damn, she's been in a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Death Proof is great. You guys like Death Proof?
I don't think I
Fuck,
saw it.
watch
seen
it.
it.
Oh my god. It's Quentin Tarantino. He directed it, and then fucking who's the bad guy? What's his fucking name? Escape from New York, The Thing, fucking oh god
Only
damn
he had
it.
the entire wealth of
Kurt Russell,
of human
dude.
knowledge at his
Fucking,
fingertips.
it's fucking Kurt Russell, and he's like the bad guy, and he drives this fucking he drives this car with this crazy roll cage in it, so he can crash it and he won't die.
Nice.
But he puts a victim in the other side with just a bucket seat and like no seatbelt, and he just crashes the fuck out of this car and kills him. Dude, it's so great.
Because that's how kinetic energy works.
Dude, it's genius though. He's definitely getting fucked up on his side, but the idea is that his passenger dies. You know,
Yeah.
Okay.
he's death proof,
Okay.
but he's
Sure.
not.
I'm with you.
Watch that. Also watch. It was like a double feature that they put out. I think the other one was called Grindhouse.
Oh.
Or no, it was called Planet. Oh, god damn it.
What was Grindhouse though? That was someone had a sword for an arm or something, or a chick had like a chainsaw leg or
Yeah.
something. Right?
It was Death Proof,
Chainsaw leg?
and it was called Grindhouse Double Feature or some shit. It was Planet Terror is what it's called. Grindhouse was the the main title of both of them.
Huh.
Fucking great though.
Sounds
So
badass.
great. Yeah, that shit rules. That was a fun thing. I think it gets like universally panned most of the time too, and you're just like, why? You guys don't like fun? Is that the whole deal?
Guys hate fun. People do hate fun.
I thought that was a fucking great idea for a horror movie, and it's fun. It's not like it's nothing. They could have made it really like sick and sadistic, and they made it kind of like, hoo ha.
Hoo ha. Hoo ha.
Rosario Dawson, I think, like loses an arm, or maybe somebody loses an arm.
And then they get it like a chainsaw arm, right?
Well, the girl in Planet Terror loses a leg, and she attaches like a gun with a grenade launcher to the end.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, that's it.
That
sounds
seems
awesome.
impractical.
It is, but it's great.
Is it long enough to use as a regular leg?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very big gun,
She walks around on it.
and then to kill
How much of her leg?
like to
Wait,
here,
okay.
pretty much, and then she just like lifts her whole thigh up to fucking shoot. It's ridiculous. It's as ridiculous as it sounds.
Okay, cool.
Sounds sick. Awesome.
You guys should watch Drag Me to Hell as well. It's Sam Raimi. He's the guy that did Evil Dead and shit, and Spider-Man. But it's real campy. It's like, but it's like a horror movie. It's fun stuff.
Yeah, yeah. The same guy that did Evil Dead did Spider-Man. I don't think of that very often.
Yeah. Sam Raimi rules, dude. He's got some good ones.
Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
Green Goblin.
And people still claim that they want the Raimi cut of Spider-Man 3.
Was there a...
Well, because he, I guess, didn't necessarily agree with it either,
Hmm.
the way that it turned out. But,
Because it was bad?
well, yeah, on account of it being not so good.
Yeah, that's garbage.
Yeah, we should release the Raimi cut, the Snyder cut, and now apparently the Cats with Buttholes cut. You guys hear about that?
No.
There's an original cut of Cats where it looks like they have like genitalia and buttholes and stuff. And apparently some editors got hired to render like thousands of stills.
Cat balls. And shit.
Cat balls, pussies, and buttholes and stuff.
To add them or
Frame
to
frame
remove
by
them?
frame remove them.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a cut.
It seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
It seems like maybe if you're going to go that route, maybe just don't film it with the genitalia and buttholes.
Well, I think it was something with the original CGI because they didn't fix it in 3D. They fixed it with 2D, so they had to go through and fix every single frame. So it was like something in post, basically.
Okay.
So
I saw
somewhere.
some really bad tattoos. This is sort of on topic because of cats. It was like this chick, and like right on her crotch, it was like a cartoon cat face. It was like cat eyes and a cat nose. And then it was her pussy. And then on her ass, she had East Coast. East on one cheek and coast in like script. East
Yeah.
Coast.
That sounds great.
I loved her with tattoos too. That I was so happy.
I would be kind of upset, like if my wife came home with tattoos on each one of her butt cheeks. I'd probably be upset.
If you saw East Coast.
Yeah, East Coast especially. I'd be like, the fuck? Who cares?
Do you know how long it took me to realize that those Salt Life, like bumper stickers and all that, didn't say Slut Life? I thought for years that said Slut Life, and I was like, wow, he's just gonna put that out there.
Yeah,
huh?
just putting it out. I love that. That is fucking great.
I wish people would have slut life bumper
I
stickers.
want to make them.
Yeah. Slut life, dude. Let's capitalize on that. Let's give them out for free.
The logo should
Like a
be-
slut would.
Yeah.
The logo should be what?
Well, I was originally thinking like an image of a lower back butterfly tattoo, but I think maybe just a trashy tattoo.
Yeah, trashy tattoo
like,
style.
like an East Coast butt tattoo or something.
Yeah. It was
Could
wild.
be the logo.
You guys
It was
aware of that
huge.
MTV show where like two people pick out really terrible tattoos
I've
for
seen
each
it
other?
on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And
How
it's one of
far
those shows.
is tattoo far?
Is that what
Yes.
it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Snapchat, at least. That's how they call it.
I'm pretty sure that
It's-
sounds about right.
It's one of those things they can get partway into and then go, I can't do this.
It's
I love it.
Pretty
hate
when you
it.
think about how long they're gonna have that thing,
Presumably forever.
Yeah. Even
Unless
if
they
you
go get it removed.
if you get it removed, it's still gonna kind of mostly be there. People won't necessarily be able to see exactly what it is all the time. But then you gotta get if you're gonna get it covered, you gotta get covered with something bigger and darker most of the time.
Can you do another tattoo over top of a tattoo removal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you get it removed and then do a cover up, like
Yeah, you could cover it up.
Yeah.
that would be pretty effective. right?
Yes.
They probably offer to cover it up or pay you. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
In the show. I don't know what their contract's
Oh,
like, but they're either like,
No.
you think they just
Yes.
pay them no matter what?
Right.
and
You
they
get
pay
paid a flat rate for being on the TV show, probably, but it's probably only a couple $1,000 at the most.
I would honestly do it. I don't know. No, I don't think anyone's really out to get me that
Yeah, I
hard.
was gonna say if you did it, somebody's gonna put something not so bad on you.
I don't know. I like.
Probably they'd ask. Honestly, who would you bring on there?
I don't know, like, contact an ex or something. Someone who
Oh.
doesn't like me. You know what I mean?
I
It
don't.
would be like, but usually it's friends or something that go on.
Yeah, but James, I don't think anybody doesn't like you that much.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't.
I'm sure I could find someone who would be willing to fuck me over though. I could definitely find someone who would be like, I will go on this show to fuck with this guy's life.
Gonna definitely start a private text chain with Matt about like really horrible tattoos to give you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I don't know.
Thank you.
I don't know what it would
And then we
be
could
at
go on this
point,
show.
though.
Because I'd fuck you guys up. I don't give a shit. I don't know what I'd do.
It would be
you
so
know?
easy.
Yeah,
Like
well,
I
you feel
couldn't
bad about it.
do it. Like
I
he
give
was
Joe.
just-
I give Joe a Pittsburgh Penguins tattoo.
and I would cry.
I
would cry.
Well, don't be that easy.
I would cover up Joe's Eagles tattoo with a
Oh
Pittsburgh
no!
Do you have an Eagles tattoo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eagles tattoo.
Oh shit! Wait, did I know that? Or do I not know?
Penguin. We've
that?
seen it. I saw
You've
it.
seen
Maybe
it?
I got
Where'd you
there
get it?
first and saw it.
Uh,
Cause Joe didn't come out
Like
with
last
that
year?
information. He got it after they won.
Oh.
yeah, it was a Super Bowl tattoo. It was like a whole year after they won. Though.
Oh. Right on. That's what's up. I didn't know that about you.
That would crush Joe.
I don't
You
think
know,
I
I don't know that you. I don't. Maybe if you guys gave me a Jesus Christ tattoo or something like that,
I was thinking about getting an upside down cross on me,
that'd be cool.
like where you'd have a chain dangle.
Yeah, you should do that. That'd be dope. I would very quickly sign off on that.
Yeah,
I like
cool,
that
cool.
idea.
Everyone I've brought up to seems to approve. So.
That's pretty neat. But
And then I walk into church all the time. I start going to church with a button down.
they'd just be like, "Oh, troubled soul," and they'd think you're trying to like fix yourself or something.
That's your tattoo?
Yeah.
Where is that? Is that your ass?
No,
You have a hairy ass, dude.
it's my shoulder.
That's just hairy ass back.
Does you have a hairy ass? Yeah, I don't think I saw it. Wait, let me look at it again.
The hair would be much thicker if it was on his ass.
Yeah, I know.
This is also relatively fresh, so you know
They
it was
just shaved him.
shaved.
So the hair is
What's
the hair
41
is
to
only
33 the
about as
final
thick
score?
as
Yeah,
your
that was the
beard.
final score. Yeah.
And it says Super Bowl, and it was the 52nd or something.
Yes.
Next to it, you
Nice.
should get Calvin like peeing on the whatever team. Fucking Apparently the author of Calvin and Hobbes hates that.
Yeah.
He hates that they started using Calvin like that.
Well, he didn't want to. He didn't want to sell any merch.
Yeah.
He didn't want to ever do merchandising deals and stuff like that.
Is he alive? He's dead, right?
I think so.
A
Dead.
couple of pictures prior to that tattoo picture is this beautiful. I forgot that it was a low carb pizza, but it's a beautiful looking pizza. Besides the fact that because it's a low carb dough, it like didn't stretch very nicely, so
Yeah,
like
nice,
it's not
huh?
round.
You have like a pizza stone in your oven, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a pizza oven
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
that I haven't really successfully used yet.
You'll get there, man.
Okay.
You're not
I tried to
planning, are
make
you
a
planning
pizza
on moving
once,
anytime
and
soon?
it like slid off
Oh.
and into the back area, and then I tried to fix it, and I like smashed pizza all over the top of the oven, and there was
God.
cheese everywhere. It was a
Oh,
mess,
Lord.
dude. It was terrible.
Pizza troubles.
It was so bad. And
You're giving me
I mean,
anxiety
I
right
work
now.
pizza.
Yeah.
Like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I make a banging ass pizza.
Yeah.
But I just fucked that up so
I know.
bad. Because it was the first time I was using the oven, and I had.
It is true. Joe is a professional. A real professional. He knows how to like flip the dough around and shit. It's very impressive.
Let's see. This was a couple weeks later. I took these beautiful photos.
He doesn't want to toot his own horn either. Oh. Look at that cute guy. What am I
Wait.
doing right now?
Aw,
I don't know.
that's that kid I know. Who the hell is that?
The guy with short hair and a big mustache, dude. That's crazy. How
I'm
old is
showing
that?
you guys
Is that in
photos
your
on
apartment?
a live stream. Yeah, this
That's
is my
at Joe's
apartment.
house. Man, old photos of me are funny. Dude, I go through some.
Oh, dude.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, me too.
The ball moving.
Yeah.
What was that? I
What
made
was
you guys invent something?
Yeah. What did it do?
I think it just moved balls from one side to the other. I think you just had to make it function and move balls.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the pizza oven I was talking about.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck
It
nice.
goes right on
Oh,
top of your gas
shit.
burners,
That's cool.
Do you just... Oh. That's very cool.
and then you just crank it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You just crank it really hot until it gets super fucking hot.
How long does that take? Hours?
No,
At least an hour.
minutes.
Really?
It gets really hot really fast, and then you're supposed to leave it preheat like 15 minutes after it gets hot.
Yeah.
But then the pizza is supposed to cook in like 2 to 4 minutes.
Right.
Because it's a pizza oven, and it's really hot.
That's pretty fucking cool. How much did that run you? Because I might get one of
I don't know. It was a gift.
those. Rats.
because-
It's always a gift.
Rats.
Yeah.
Somebody's always giving some cool shit out like that,
I think
dude.
it's like 120.
I think honestly, like all the coolest shit in my life were always a gift.
Well, it was on our registry and just got it during her bridal shower.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys want to cut her off here? Gotta be hitting the old dusty trail here soon.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. This has been another day of your podcast.
It has. Yeah, we'll probably see you next week. Cause I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, and we'll
You
probably
know?
yawn at you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, for